streets. Rapping, shouting these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do. That's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new. Got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles. Keep that power out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with a million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
The Chicago nigga.
I stayed on the scene, stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. I know what I mean. These money hungry fiends, they think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie, and they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field, I'm the lion on the meal. I'm that hollow point tip, pointing at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Yeah.
The Chicago nigga.
Welcome. This is a review of the new teams that was added to the WNBA, the new players that are now on their new cited teams, the free agents that landed. What this means in the WNBA, the rookies that has been also added to the roster, and also let the games begin, because right now we have a totally new type of WNBA that we gonna be watching. Thanks to the CBA, this is a new day, this is a new future, this is a new type of season. We probably ain't seen this type of season with 15 teams ready to go at it this year. And this is a big thing, as women basketball has all the way exploded across the whole entire map. It has also now reached overseas, and they're watching your WNBA players, the ones that's here homegrown, and watch this league expand. With all of the talk and the things that Kathy Engelberg has went through over the past year, Nafisha Collier calling her to the table and saying, hey, look, the way you doing things, the way you handling things is not the proper way to be able to get things done. The WNBA can run smoother, better, and it also can be having a appeal across the global, watch. So Nafisha Collier, along with the other players, did not feel the way or the empathy of Kathy Engelberg and the implement of her being just a business person, not having an emotional connection with them because they could not feel Kathy Engelberg. They was not feeling none of that, what she was talking about. Kathy Engelberg went on to continue to stay there as Adam Silver backed her up. Adam Silver, you know what I mean, stayed with her through the process of her becoming a better commissioner. Nafisha Collier, along with the other players, had a degree of distraught and a degree of just complaints, in particular about how she goes about the business, and that there's not a heartfelt type of thing with the players that's also helping her make a product and give a product to the people across the world. The WNBA stars all gathered around together, and it went through a process, a ring of things, as we watched that whole thing go on, transpire all the way to December without them even talking to one another. And these things going through the news of what Nafisha Collier has said, then Stewie has said, and you know, the different ones. And, you know, Asia Wilson say, I stand 10 toes down with what Fee said, because Fee is in particularly a smart person. In that process, we had an inaugural season last year with the unrivaled Nafisha Collier and Breonna Stewart. Started a 3x3, you know what I mean, a 3-on-3 league that has been successful. There has been also a developmental league that you have seen the players that played in last year's season, you know, develop certain skills and be better players. You know, even like we would say Ray Burrell had a better season last year, and all the different ones that we could name that had better seasons up to this part, you know what I mean, last season, and how we was able to see a better product on the floor because of, I believe, Unrivaled was there for those girls to fine tune their skills. And we saw some of the best of the best go at it head to head. And then, of course, be able to you know, process it in and make better players from Unrivaled. I see y'all. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to my chat. First, I have to do my maintenance. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And this is Steady Serving Sports, ENT. My name is the Gingerbread Man. And yes, this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? I appreciate you. Hey, I see you in here, Lucky Ruffin. I see you. You was the first one in the building. Brian Lewis, my brother. My sister, Donna Cox. As always, I see you, Green Thumb. Anthony Green, what's happening, player? I see you up in the building and appreciate you. Who is this right here? It says Erica Hallford. I appreciate you coming in here. You know what I mean? She don't stand on business. She say, cite your source. Dan, I see you in here. Of course, Dan, my man. Scud Brian Nation, my boy. Yeah, listen. Block Eyes, I see you up in the building. I appreciate y'all coming. I see Dennis Foster. I appreciate y'all coming in the building. Please hit the like button, please. And if you would like to give to the channel, You could get your stuff read, your things read with a super chat or a super sticker. Please, y'all. I would say if you would like to support what I'm doing here, go ahead and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Super chat, super sticker, I read those off. And also, y'all, I'm going to make sure that every single person get recognized in this chat, because I love you guys and I appreciate you guys seeing the things, you know what I mean, seeing me do the things that I love to do on the internet and loving basketball. So today, This morning's subject, for those who just filed in, we're going to talk about the new WNBA and let the games begin. You know what I mean? Let the games begin. Listen, this year, as the unrivaled season, of course, happened, and we saw Breanna Stewart this year after Team Roses won the first inaugural season with, the point guard, Chelsea Gray, Angel Reese, Azare Stevens, Lexi Hall, and the different ones that was Kalia Copper. She was injured most of that that stint, but they pulled it off. And Brittany Sykes, they pulled it off with the first championship in the inaugural season. This year, Stewie had a whole new team of the Miss and came in, got her team, got a new team in the situation, and Breanna Stewart won the second season of the Unrivaled. Hold on a second, y'all. You guys, I have to go in and get a test, a medical test, a cancer test. You guys go get yourself checked out. Both of my parents had cancer, so go get yourself checked out. My father, he had colon cancer. My mother had pancreatic cancer, and it's important to get yourself checked out. So by me being 56, I definitely, going to get myself checked out and making sure that I can be here with you guys with the purpose. But I also got my herbs and my roots. I keep myself continuously taking the herbs and the roots and the things that God made, and always hitting that sea moss, that black seed oil, and many things that we should have. Good morning, Pharaoh nephew. What's happening? Stephen, I see you up in here. I appreciate you coming in. So, you guys, we are here now. We are in a new WNBA. We're in a new season where the draft has already transpired. This has already now become the official look of the teams with the new rookies that's going there. Some are superstars, some are role players, and some might not make the team. So first, in this show, we're going to go over the actual thing that happened Monday, the actual thing, and where they're going real quickly as we go over the whole complete WNBA, what the rosters look like, and who's on the team, and what do you think about what teams, who went where, and what teams will steal the actual show. Okay, so we're gonna go over that. I appreciate y'all, and I'm grateful that y'all are coming in. Make sure you hit the like button. Dallas Wings hit AZ Fudd. What does that mean? AZ Fudd coming to the Dallas Wings. We know that she probably will have a sure start with Arike Gumawale and Paige Beckers. They're gonna have to make that thing work. I don't know how that would work, but I know she will not be starting Arike Gumawale. So I assume that Arike will actually stay at the 2 spot, and AZ Fudd, either one of them will switch. Arike Gumawale at the 2, and AZ plays the 3. You know, we're going to have a 3-guard spread over there in Dallas Wings. I am excited to see how that looks because they're going to be lighting that thing up. You talking about a team that's going to be shooting threes at a high, you know what I mean, at a high clip now. You know what I mean? Enrique was out most of the season last year. So the threes that, you know what I mean, Dallas wasn't really putting threes up like that amongst the WNBA. But with Enrique Gunwale's return, they also got Alana Smith, who can shoot threes. And also AZ Fudd added to this. Man, that's all good. Yeah, I already seen it, Jonathan Smith. I seen it. The Aces got Kennedy Carter. I told y'all, but listen, let me put myself on the board. I told y'all that my little baby was going to be back. Somebody want a player that's dynamic like that. They just got, man, they just got a serious player on the Aces. The Aces with Kennedy Carter on there, I don't know. I hope she can make it work with Dana Evans. I hope they can have the bygones be bygones with Dana Evans. So Kennedy Carter going back, getting back into the W, that's going to be serious business, y'all. That's going to be serious business, and that's going to be a video I'm going to take care of. I'm going to get the information on that on this show. Olivia Miles, picked with Minnesota. Minnesota has now chosen a different path. Minnesota has chose a different way. I'm just interested to see how this is going to look. With Olivia Magic Miles being on the Lynx, playing, you know what I mean, exciting basketball. Showtime. She coming to the Minnesota Lynx with Showtime all the way in her veins. Hey, Cuzzo. My sister, Dr. Helen Terrell, in the building. Our fam is in Seattle. Lauren Betts has went to the Washington Mystics. Chicago Sky, Gabriela Jonquez. This was a surprise to me. It was a surprise to me. I thought that Jeff Pagliosha was going to go get that French girl over there from the French team. And, listen, I was upset at the start of that show. Those of y'all that saw me in the beginning of the show, y'all saw I was depressed because the news had filtered in that they were showing her with a Chicago Sky uniform. Crazy work, right? Crazy work. Gabriela Jonquez is a killer from the UCLA program, and we saw what she did in the finals. We saw how she looked throughout the whole entire tournament. We also saw how she looked throughout the season. When they turned their season off by having a slow season, they came back and beat Texas for them to go to the finals and win. So Gabrielle Jonquez, she could play defense. She could shoot the three. She could shoot the mid-range shot. She's a natural slasher. She's a tough, gritty, grimy, for the shits player. You understand? She don't, you know what I mean? She's one of the Grammys. Her brother is also in professional basketball. He plays for the Miami Heat. I know y'all been hearing about that. They are the first Mexican, Spanish American to ever be on a professional team, male and female. They're the first to ever do it. So shout out to that family, the Jonquez family. And Chicago looked up and got Gabrielle Jonquez. I don't know the strategy that was there, but it was a surprising strategy because everybody had Fly J. Johnson mocked at number 5. Kiki Rice, who also was mocked to come to Chicago, she went to the Toronto Tempo and changed in the face because Toronto Tempo needed a point guard, a natural point guard, a tall point guard, a long one, who is consistent and that's a slasher that is able to hold on to the offensive ball, get everybody right in their places. She is a good general, proved to be a good general in this stint that they had in the finals. So you had Lauren Betts, Gabrielle Jacquez, and Kiki Rice go at 4, 5, and 6. That is a serious, serious regimen for UCLA that talks about the program and these girls, and it show you that these girls, they're highly thought about in the streets of the WNBA. How y'all doing? Welcome. Come on in, hit the like button. I appreciate you. I see you, MS. I responded to you, MS. I responded to you. I always will, and I appreciate you always being in my comments and really pushing to me and pushing me to the next level and making me a better person, MS. I appreciate you. I really do want to give thanks. I see you, brother William Goins. See you, GB, Ellie, coming in. Basketball forever. You already know. I appreciate you. Alyssa B, I love you. Hog Boss, my main man, 100 grand. That's a bread maker in the building. Y'all give some love to my brother, Hog Boss, of course. Chatter, how you doing? What's happening? You know what I mean? Brian Lewis always pushes me to have it and get it right. So I appreciate you too, brother Brian Lewis. Ayana Martin, Curry on. I appreciate that they got this type of player for the Portland Fire. Why do I appreciate that, bro, Claude? Well, Portland and Toronto are modeling what Golden State done. They're modeling how Golden State was able to take mid players. They listen, the Golden State Valkyries show for sure that they could take mid players and make a squad and make a run for your money. You understand? So the Golden State Valkyries had chose Flajay Johnson. It went on to be into a trade with Seattle. We'll see how that all go. But Flajay Johnson was drafted to Golden State. Angela Dukovic went to the Mystics. Raven Johnson. This has been a hell of a time for Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson has been going through scrutiny since she stepped off the stage in the Indiana Fever chats. They have been talking about Raven Johnson on how her and Caitlin Clark met in the finals and was talking about how they don't want Raven Johnson near her. And Keep the Vision he was in the conundrum yesterday. Keep the Vision was like, I do respect Keep the Vision on this type of thing though. Keep the Vision was like, look, man, y'all ain't even seen this girl play. Why is y'all talking? But I'm glad that they pressed Keep the Vision, and Keep the Vision can see what I was telling him in the first place, that fan base hides behind Caitlin Clark and are racists. But Keep the Vision was really trying to say, hey, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all talking about the defensive player of the year in the NCAA, and she has a 5-year resume of winning in college. Keep the Vision was trying to make sure that the main thing was the main thing, but the Caitlin Clark East, which he fools with, the Caitlin Clark clan was putting pressure on Keep the Vision, saying that they didn't want that black girl near Caitlin Clark and did not want her to even be playing defense on her in practice. Raven Johnson right away had scrutiny going on before she could even put on an Indiana Fever's uniform. And it was the worst thing that was coming out of these people's mouths on Twitter X about how they did not want a player like Raven Johnson to be near or on the team with Caitlin Clark. Said that they was one of the worst drafts that could be able, they thought that this was going to be a core And they also said that Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark was the example of what it was. You know what I mean? Whatever Kelsey Mitchell going to do. I mean, it's really, really, really crazy that they would be going through a debate about the Indiana Fever, Raven Johnson, who is a known baller, Raven Johnson, who we know is a seatbelt queen. She is also a sweetheart. Raven Johnson was disrespected and talked about so bad over the last 2 days. I had to come on a show and actually defend Raven Johnson the night of the draft because the mistreatment of Raven Johnson being in the first round pick of theirs at number 10. The Fever, who was expected and getting there, you know what I mean, that thing together to try to make a playoff run, they need defense because, of course, Caitlin Clark struggles on defense. That is a natural, that is a fact, that is a true thing. That's not shots being thrown. This is an actual situation that the Fever faces with Caitlin Clark being on the floor and not able to, you know what I mean, put defenders at bay. I'm just saying, you got a lockdown defender, and the Indiana Fever was not satisfied or happy that Raven Johnson was drafted to their team. Moving on, which I think was the worst type of politics that they could have for themselves, and it actually shows. It shows those ones who are Indiana Fever fans what the Caitlin Clark clan is all about. Cody McMahon went to Washington. Connecticut Suns. Neil Alongma went to the Connecticut Suns. Medina Olcott, the double-double queen, went with our double-double queen in Atlanta. And the Dream will have 2 double-double queens, and they got something to work with, chat. I'm just telling y'all, it's going to be exciting basketball over there in Atlanta. I'm just telling y'all, it's going to be a serious situation in Atlanta with all of those. I got it. I saw it already, AC Chi-Town Calvin. Brother brought the news in. Brother Jonathan and others that was in the chat, they already was telling me that she just got signed. Tamir, Tiana Mir, and Gianna Neekins actually I'm going to pull it up too, AC Chi-Town Calvin. I'm going to pull it up so the people can have it. And I thank you for always sending it to me. AC Chi-Town Calvin is always on it for me. I appreciate you, brother, for supporting and coming in here and making sure that the show is on point. Man, listen, I want to tell y'all something, chat. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Y'all make this show worthwhile of doing it in the morning. I went back to mornings also, you know, and at night. I come on 2 times a day, you know, just to give a full report and talk about basketball issues that's going on and news that has not been revealed. So I appreciate everybody that supports this channel. And y'all y'all my superheroes. Y'all better know it for real. And I'm grateful for all of you guys coming in. Gianna Neekins was picked at number 15. And noted that Tanaya Latson did not make the first round, but she did make the first pick of a great team that is putting something together, which is the Los Angeles Sparks. And what does that mean with the Sparks? Of course, Kelsey Plum got another ultimate scorer, a Kennedy Carter-like player that can come and go and get buckets, but she a youngin', she a baby to do the things that you do. You know? So what does this mean, y'all? What does this mean? All of these things that's happening. We got to go to the teams and how the teams look. The teams now look like this. Let's see. What the Atlanta roster look like. The Atlanta roster looks like Nas Hillman, Paige Robertson, Isabel Borles, Medina Alcott, India Navar, Kaja Rand, Tahina Pow, Jordan Canada, Maddie Cazorla, Taylor Theory. I like Taylor Theory. I do. I like Taylor Theory a lot. And Angel Reese, baby bot, the baby goat. Holly Winterburn, Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Sika Cone. I like Sika too. She from Spain. And Brianna Jones. So Bree Jones is also part of that. And the coach is Carl Smesco and Latoya Sanders as the assistant coach and Brandy Poole as an assistant coach. Listen, y'all, the Atlanta Dream got so much firepower just with Alicia Gray shooting at a high clip. Alicia Gray is a phenomenal player. She also, I got an AC Chi-Town Calvin. I'm finna bring it up too. I'm finna bring that up. Alicia Gray is 6 feet and she is a killer. She was 4th in MVP voting, and it's going to be a problem over there. Ryan Howard, we know what Ryan Howard does. She does the things that Ryan Howard do. She going to be shooting the lights out that ball along with Tahina Pow. They got a lot of firepower. They're going to be moving fast. This is a young team. This is a young team. They're going to be fast, chat. They're going to be fast and putting threes like bomb missiles in World War II. I'm just telling y'all what it's going to look like with that team. I'm just, man. And then they got Medina Alcott and Angel Reese that also are double queens. Angel Reese with the versatility can do just about everything on the basketball court. Connecticut Suns. The Connecticut Sun team roster look like Gianna Ninkins, Nail Oglokma, Charlisa Lager Walker from UCLA, Taylor Bigby, you know what I mean, coming from Texas Christian. Diamond Miller was signed over there. Shea Petty, that's a good sign. I like Shea, y'all. I really do like Shea Petty. She just ain't really had an opportunity. I think Shea Petty is tough, and she a good basketball player. Aaliyah Edwards, Olivia Nelson Odata, Kennedy Burke, Sanaya Rivers, Anisha Mero, Megan Toure, Brittany Griner, and Lillian LeCan. So this team has no identity. I don't think that they even have really, Brittany Griner, I would say, is the leader. Brittany Griner, because she's an OG veteran. But, Brittany Griner has now reached that age. She has reached that age, chat, for her career to start going to the upper room. The upper room. Hey, shout out to Maximize 87. Hey, I appreciate you so much. A member for 12 months, a solid year, gonna stay with me. I'm gonna also start having members only, where you gonna see me going flim flam, flum flam. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start making the crash out room for members only on Sundays and Wednesdays. I'm gonna be making the crash out room because YouTube is not ready for that type of situation, and I don't want a situation where the channel is continuously getting strikes or hits about what I say in the the YouTube streets for the public. So I'll be having the crash out room is going to be now for members only. Definitely. I appreciate you so much. And over here, we celebrate. We celebrate all that who is in the chat, but we really celebrate those who come to the channel and be a part of this channel and join this channel. And you have now officially put yourself amongst me, the gingerbread man, and the others that has joined this channel, Hog Boss, and all of the players that came over here and became bread makers. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. We got a new member.
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Trust me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling 2 friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make peace say You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread, liquor in the shot. We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers.
Hey, y'all, I appreciate you. You get celebrated over here. This is what it's all about. You get celebrated over here. And I tend and always will be different than everybody else. The energy over here has to be positive, and also make sure that you guys know that you make this thing work. Right here. You make this channel work, and it's important to me. But as I said, that the Connecticut Suns, I don't see no leader over there. I don't see no identity. I have to wait to see how that's going to look. I don't know how that looks. You know what I mean? I can't tell y'all. You know, maybe if y'all got some ideas in the chat, but right now it's searching for identity. We know that the Connecticut Suns has gotten sold and going to be the Houston Comets is going back to Houston, where Brittany Griner hometown is. So I assume that Brittany Griner will be the leader on that roster. You know what I mean? She's the oldest on the roster, definitely. Golden State Valkyries. The Golden State Valkyries team, once again, I would say Kayla Thornton is the leader, but they now have Gabrielle Williams over there. Gabby Williams is over there with Kayla Thornton, but Kayla Thornton, y'all already know that Kayla Thornton is a fiery forward. She puts the pedal to the metal. She's 6'1", she big, she's solid. You know what I mean? That's who I said that Cody McMahon reminded of. She reminded me of Kayla Thornton and Michaela Adewale. She big. You know, Cody McMahon is big. You know what I'm saying? She really, really is big. Gabby Williams, Kaylee Charles, Alana Rupert, shoot the lights out of the ball, man. Shoot, she's 6'4". She can play the center position, but she also can shoot. She like really positionless. What's up, Sister Tierra? She wins. I see you in there, BD Sports. What's up? I see you, Sister Victory Taylor. Hey, y'all, and thank y'all for hitting me on. You guys cash apping me. Those who have cash apped me to the Gingerbread Man 33. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm on my way to get me a new laptop. I'm on my way to get me a new laptop. Definitely, I'm gonna make sure that happen. because I done destroyed mine, and Honey don't like when I use her stuff. Anyway, Janelle Saloon, another forward. Kate Martin is the guard over there. They did not let go Kate Martin. Kate Martin will be back and return to the Valkyries. Veronica Burton, Cecilia Deladazini, and now Kia Stokes is a part of that organization. Of course, Natalie Nakasa know what she's doing with Sugar Rogers and being her assistant coach, and y'all know how they're going to funnel through these rookies. Y'all already know how Natalie Nakasa gets down. You know, you got Marta Suarez, you got Kate REESE. Let me see who else is Kate REESE, Koro Tanaka. She from Japan, and Just Joyce. I like her. I like Joyce Joycette. Justy Joycette. Y'all know I be messing up names, but I like her. Definitely. Thank you, Sister Victory. I appreciate your donation. I'm so glad and I'm happy. I'm grateful, y'all. It's an honor. Thank you, Sister Victory. Taylor, always donating and helping me with this channel. I appreciate you so much. I am grateful, y'all. So grateful. So do you guys think that the Valkyries have an identity? I do. I think that it's a 5-and-out team. I think that they play hard defense. They got the defensive player of the year over there. You know what I'm saying? Really, she had 99 steals. You know, even though, of course, Alana Smith and my big goat, the big goat got the defensive player of the year, but Gabby Williams had 99 steals. How you doing, Sister Patricia? How you doing? Yeah, I seen it already, Sister Patricia. I love you. I thank you, Sister Patricia. You already know I love you and I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm going there. As soon as I pull the aces up, we're going to talk about it. As soon as I pull the aces up, we're going to talk about it. So just be patient with me. As soon as we pull the aces up. So the Valkyries, identity, which we know is 5-and-out. It's a positionless team. And it is a situation where they are hard to stop. And I don't know who would do such a thing. But y'all, we got to go for the champions. And the champions mean business. The champions, they mean business. They not playing with y'all. They ain't finna play with y'all. You think they gonna play with y'all with what they saying today? They just said a monster. Today, I don't even know if it's up there yet. Let me break that news. Let me break that news with y'all. So I told y'all I was gonna put it on the board. Let me break that news. Kennedy Carter gets signed to the Las Vegas Aces. Yeah, it's going down, y'all. It's going down. So yeah, Jeff Pagliosha. Yeah, Jeff Pagliosha. Yeah, Jeff Pagliosha. She coming. Hey, she coming. Jeff, my baby is back in the league, Jeff. My baby is back in the league. Oh, yeah. It's going down. My baby is back in the goddamn league, y'all. And she ain't gonna be playing. She ain't gonna be playing. When she come back, she gonna have, oh man, she playing with the GOAT. She gonna be on the team with the GOAT. The GOAT. She ain't playing with them. This is not, listen. this is not going to be good for a lot of teams because, of course, obviously the Las Vegas Aces is coming to play to win, and they pulling out all of the switchblades. They're coming out. Listen, they pulling out all the switchblades, knives, and everything. It says, according to report, April 15th, 2026, guard Kennedy Carter has signed with the Las Vegas Aces to return to the WNBA. The move provides the Aces with a veteran bench depth following her time playing overseas. Carter, known as an explosive scorer, brings add offense versatility and the Aces to the Aces roster. The deal confirmed. Multiple sources reported the signing on April the 15th, 2026 includes a Yahoo Sports. The road. The Aces aim to strengthen their roster depth by adding former Chicago Sky standout Kennedy Carter. Y'all listen. Listen, y'all, it's going to be crazy work. It's going to be crazy work. My baby got her a destination, and she going to listen. She going to show y'all what it is. She going to show y'all exactly what it is. Listen, this is extreme. This is an extremely happy day for me. Extremely happy day for me because the WNBA was missing Kennedy Carter. No, Kennedy Carter was not. It's proven that she was not bigger than basketball, but Kennedy Carter coming back to basketball. Oh, that adds. I mean, that adds so much to. Let's see, here you go. To what we need to have. It says Kennedy Carter, who last played in the WNBA in 2024 with the Chicago Sky and spent the subsequent season overseas and returned to the league by signing with the Las Vegas Aces. Oh my goodness. What does this mean? Let's see what's being said.
Kennedy Carter is returning to the WNBA. Two sources familiar with the situation confirmed to the 9 Sports this morning. I'm Jackie Powell, and the free agency news keeps on coming. Carter is going to the Las Vegas Aces. The Aces needed some bench depth, especially at the guard spot, so that's where Carter fits. Carter, who last played in the WNBA in 2024 for Teresa Weatherspoon's Chicago Sky, put up all-star caliber numbers, scoring 17.5 points per game and shooting over 50% from the field. Carter is known for downhill creation and rim pressure, something that the Aces offense is predicated on, in addition, of course, to running a lot of their offense through A'ja Wilson. That's all for now. The madness of this free agency continues with.
Hey, y'all. Jackie Powell, shout out to Jackie Powell. She broke it. Broke the news that Kennedy Carter is coming back. It says Dana and Kennedy in the same locker room again. Y'all know what happened last time. I'm just saying. See, that confirms what happened. Y'all listen, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited she get to play with my baby goat. Do y'all understand what that means for the Aces? Yeah, man. I don't know now. I don't know. This might take the Aces over the top. This might take this signing right here. If it jails properly, we got to see what it looked like on the floor. But y'all know you know what I mean? Y'all know I'm glazing with honey on my chest. Y'all know I'm glazing with honey on my chest for Kennedy Carter. And I got the video coming. Hey, Kennedy Carter is back in the WNBA. What does that mean for the Aces? That means to me, I'm going to call it. With Kennedy Carter in that stuff jail, Aces didn't won another championship. The GOAT then got, the GOAT then got number 4. The GOAT then got number 4. I'm just telling you, she wins. So she wins. The Aces just put a gun to what you was thinking in your head. The Aces just put a gun to what you was thinking in your head, baby niece. Yeah, all that trolling you was doing. The Aces just put a gun to your head and said, she wins. What you think you doing? You ain't on nothing. So I think that she said, what? It said, I ain't worried about that. Don't be getting smart on this channel, okay? Don't you be getting smart with grown folks. She wins. It's a trouble in paradise for you. Man, y'all, look. On the show talking about it. About it. That's Keisha, y'all. Y'all already know Keisha be all in my business. Keisha say, Kennedy Carter just got signed. Everybody know. So everybody know how I love Kennedy Carter, right? Everybody, all of y'all. All y'all know the trouble that I went through. I was trying to get y'all information about it, and people, you know what I mean, was actually, you know what I mean, coming at me crazy. Kennedy Carter, to me, now, the best two guard outside of Jackie Young, the gun, has signed to the Aces. So they got Jackie Young, the gun, and Kennedy Carter on the same team. Oh my goodness, I want to see how that looks. Because y'all know when Chelsea Gray get a blow, y'all know Jackie Young could go right to the 1 and Kennedy Carter right there on the 2. So how that's gonna look, man, I'm excited to see how that's gonna look. I'm very excited to see how that's gonna look. More after these messages, y'all. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. Shout out to the Hollywood, to the original Hollywood of, you know what I mean, basketball. She goes back to the Las Vegas Aces. Man, my baby bop of the whoop whoop. Y'all, man, listen. All I got to say is, if this thing works, the Aces got another title. If that thing work, I mean, I know y'all saying that any team works, but I'm talking about with her just coming inside of that team and being the addition that we know that she is. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be, Lord have mercy. Jackie Young, Janiyah Barker, Jordan Obi, Christian Bale, Nalissa Smith, Stephanie Tolbert, Brianna Turner, Dana Evans, Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, and Cheyenne Parker Titus is there. The baby goat, of course, the goat has not signed yet. That's why she ain't on there. But the GOAT, with all of them, man, they figuring some things out, man. That's going to be a tough team, y'all. How many of y'all think it's going to be a repeat? I think it's going to be a repeat if that thing work out. Minnesota Lynx is trying to find and fight for their life. They have now changed their identity and put a younger player in the realm of the OGs. We already know how sure REESE is for as younger players, but will she sit Olivia Miles down on the bench, or will she let Olivia Miles be all that she can be? And we know that Olivia Miles on the court, Olivia Miles is one of the top point guards, even right now, coming into the WNBA with all of the skill in the 5 years that she has. She's already pro ready, coming into the Lynx to try to bring this organization back, because damn near everybody left the Minnesota Lynx. Fee came back. She said, man, I just took a vacation and everybody was gone. Jalen Sherrod is there. Avery Griffin, Olivia Magic Miles, Emma Kovac, I don't know her name, Antonia Delaire, Eliska Hamzov, Lena White, Reagan Richardson, Natasha Howard, Antissa Olari Kusa, Courtney Williams, Nia Coffey, Dorka Jahaz. Yeah, y'all know Dorka. Dorka had been hurt. Kayla McBride and Nafisha Collier is on that team. The identity is still going to be defense, of course. They still have an opportunity to still do the 5 and out a little bit, but adding Natasha Howard to the mix, they also can play in and out. With Dorka there, you know what I mean? They can play in and out. I sure enough thought that they was finna get Lauren Betts, because they got all these forwards and don't have a real center playing. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Natasha Howard gonna definitely have to play center. So they're gonna have to figure it out. I don't have them, and I have them I don't see them coming. Is this enough with Kayla McBride? Nafisha Collier gonna be gone most of the season. I don't even see if they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't see them making playoffs. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know what you think. But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work. The Phoenix Mercury have Kalia Copper and, of course, AT back. And they kept DeWanna Bonner shoot what she wanna. And this roster pretty much looks the same with a few additions to it. Man, look at all them no names. They got a lot of people trying out for this team. So before I talk about the rookies, Kalia Copper, Natasha Mack, Asa Shepard, coming from the Fever, Ashton Patel, Dewana Bonner, shoot what she wanna, my baby Kalani Brown, Kiana Williams, Catherine Westbelt, of course, gritty, grimy player, Alyssa T, AT gonna be back, Jamie Nurrit, Kara Linkson, and Sammy Whitcomb. The identity, I don't know, y'all. This is another one who has failure to have an identification with all of these different people that's coming to try out. I wouldn't even know what this gonna look like. You know, Valerie Ayana, Morgan Malley, Lauren Jensen, Yarden Garzone, Kara Dunn, Shay Sitsky, Carter, Noemi Brock, Grenell, Easter Rithkia, Javon Najic. It's a lot of overseas players. They got overseas players, and they really trying to find their identity. I don't know who gonna make this roster. They don't have an identity. I don't see them making it back to the finals again. But I do think that they're gonna make a good run for the money. What's going on, Susan? What's happening? Hit the like button when you come in. Hit the like button. So the Aces, I don't think they have a real true identity. We got to see how that's gonna look. You know what I mean? Coming out. So that's one of the teams that I really can't call it. Y'all got to call it. Another young and turned team, though. This is a young and turned team. They made a trade with Flajay Johnson coming to the Storm, and this team roster is a revamped roster. They got Flajay Johnson, our fam, Grace Van Sluten, Tia Meir from Kentucky, Natasha Heidemann, Jay Melbourne, my baby Zaya Cook is gonna be on there. So, you know, from South Carolina, Zaya Cook being on that roster, being on that team is an addition of veteran presence. Zaya Cook, y'all know I have met us, you know, and really got a good rapport around her from South Carolina. Me being a South Carolina head, Lexi Brown has got re-signed. Easy McElmore, Dominique Malonga, Jordan Hurston. I was looking and waiting for Jordan Hurston to come back. She had got hurt. She's a high flyer. Let's see if she could jump again like she used to. Stephanie Dawson would add veteran presence to the whole mix. Katie Lou Samuelson would add another veteran presence. She has 5 years. So Stephanie Dawson, of course, got 12 years in the game. Katie Lou has 5 years. So those are the veterans. Mackenzie Holmes. This is going to be like kindergarten, y'all. Lexi Brown has 8 years and Tasha Heineman has 7 years. So we, you know what I mean, we got to see who makes it. This another team that does not have an identity. I really can't call what this is going to be, you know, but we know that Dominique Malonga is the center of things. Our fam and Izzy McElmore will be the core, I will imagine. And they needed someone like Natasha Heidemann that can get the ball into bigs and play the style of basketball, the giving goals and everything else. What's up, Brother Van? How you doing? Max Sullivan, I see you up in here, boy. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like button for me. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. And you guys, if you guys want to give a super chat or super sticker, I will read them off. But I'm trying to get the business taken care of. Shakiri Austin, Lauren Betts, Cody McMahon, Little Paige Buggs, Rory Harmon, Angela Dukalich, Cassandra Prosper. I don't think Prosper gonna make this roster. Bars. I don't think Prosper gonna make this roster. Bars. Madison Scott, Alexa Wilson, Georgia Amore have not had a chance to work it out. So Georgia Amore will be back, y'all. Michaela Adewale, she said, I got to get out of Chicago. I'm gone. Jeff P, forget you, forget your mama. I don't want to see you ever, 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 ever again. Sonya Citron, Lucy Olson, and Kiki Arfin. So Michaela Alawade will be there with Lauren Betts, which was her coach, and Dukalich. She coached both of those. So 2 players are going to go to their coaches. What's up, K-Sap? Kennedy Carter is in the building. Boss, Kennedy Carter is here. Yeah. So Kennedy Carter is in the building. You know, big bro, if you want to come up, do it. Yeah, no, that's my baby, man. That ain't your baby. Be quiet. That ain't your baby. Get out of here, boss. Don't be trying to steal my children. Bro, you say, bro, Claude, the Aces might be going back to the WNBA finals again. I already said that, brother. Yes, sir, Ricky. I said that. I said the Aces don't. I mean, that's probably a shoe-in. If they make that work, I don't know. It say the sky's still controlling these YouTube streets. What's up, Cora? What's happening with you? Sydney Johnson and Barbara Turner and Jesse Mills is the coaches. So what's the identity over here, y'all? What's the identity? They could definitely play 5 and out. Georgia Amore coming back. Sonya Citron and Kiki Efren, you know, they was all-stars last year. So, I mean, they got good pieces. But everybody ain't going to stay. Lauren Betts is there, so y'all know that they could play, you know what I'm saying? And Sha'Carri Austin, y'all know that it's probably a grind-out type of situation. I don't know who going to make this roster, y'all. Seriously, I don't know who going to be able to make this roster. You know, it's going to, man, what they say, it behooves me. I don't know who going to make this one. He said, what was the issue between Kenny Collins and Dana Evans? Locker room stuff. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the super. It all stems from that one game that they lost, and Camila Cardoso in LA, they was doing an interview and stuff was getting Marina Mabry and all of them was upset about the loss that they, you know what I mean, lost the game, and stuff supposedly was being said and everything else. Here go my baby. Sister Keisha.
Well.
Y'all see she be around me too much. Well, the plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead, give me your take.
You know, I thought Dana Evans was scared of Kennedy Carter, but I guess she's not scared no more.
Because the GOAT there.
Mm-hmm.
The GOAT there. Chelsea Gray is there.
But you know what? I am so happy for Kennedy Carter. I really am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm glad she went to a good team. I'm glad she went to a good team with great leadership. And they're, you know, and Becca Hammond is a great coach. She know how to handle a lot of different personalities. She's not gonna have no problem with Kennedy Carter. I'm pretty sure Becca Hammond talked to Teaspoon, right, bro, Claude?
Oh yeah, Becky Hammond definitely talked to Teaspoon, and she got Teaspoon involved.
Teaspoon and Becca Hammond is good friends. You know what I'm saying?
They're good friends.
So I'm pretty sure she knows all the ins and outs about Kennedy Carter.
Yes. Well,
And
I can imagine.
The Aces, hey man, that's a game changer to me. If they can make that work,
go ahead, drop it,
bro, Claude.
If they can make it work, go on and finish. I know. Come on, you rolling with Rush now. If they can make that work, what is it, Keisha?
What this man did?
Hey, y'all see my baby goat? Y'all see my baby goat? She said, rooting for you.
You done hung up.
What happened? Hello? Keisha. Keisha, her thing. Keisha got to get her doggone Wi-Fi fixed because her Wi-Fi ain't acting up, y'all. She be having the antenna talking about this AT&T. I don't know. Keisha, we can hear you, but you can't hear us. Keisha. We can't hear you, Keisha. Look. It says, Chanel, what's up, Shell? What's happening, Shell, in the building? TW in the building. Keisha. She got to come back in, y'all. Keisha ain't back. So when Keisha come back, I told y'all, man, y'all see my baby girl. See, look, y'all see what Angel Reese said? Angel Reese said, rooting for you, Ken. Say rooting for you, Ken. You know what I mean? So the baby goat ain't no hater. The baby goat is a player. The baby goat a player. So y'all, she said she rooting for Kennedy Carter. And if that happened, y'all, man, listen. Y'all, here go the player. We could hear you, Keisha, but you
can hear me?
Yeah, we all was hearing you when you was eating ice or whatever you eating on.
Shut the hell up!
Whatever you was eating on, we all heard it.
I was eating ice.
I know you was eating some ice.
But anyway, I'm happy for her, man. I am happy for her. I think it's gonna be a great fit. She might have to slang Dana Evans a couple of times in the back, you know. She might have to, but she gonna have to sneak and do it.
It's gonna be plenty of sage. It's gonna be plenty of sage in the
she
locker
have to
room.
do it when all the security leave the building, so nobody can see it. She can't be doing it in public in front of the rest of the teammates. You gotta wait by a car or something. I don't know.
It was a statement that Dana Evans said she was fearing for her safety, though, right?
Right. So this is gonna be very interesting, bro. Claude.
She said she was fearing for her safety. That's what Dana Evans said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's we ain't making it up. We posted it for you guys on our show.
It's like, okay, so because she was one of the big proponents of the reason why, they claimed Kennedy Carter was a cancer and she was so violent and all this, that, and another, Either way it go, I think it's a good look because
you got
Kennedy Carter just want to get back in the league.
Kennedy Carter, Keisha, and Jackie, the gun and Hollywood together.
And you got Jewel Lloyd still over there doing
Jewel Lloyd always the mama gonna be in the trees. The mama gonna be in the tree. Mama say, I'm playing my position. That's the sixth man. So y'all work that shit out.
And basically, if you Kennedy Carter, you just trying to play the best way you can play. So the next year you can get the money. So you can get the bag after that.
Just be cool, Ken. Baby girl, I know you watch our show. You always watch our show. She used to, be going on Twitter and talking to the people. So Kennedy Carter be involved in these streets and these YouTubers.
Yeah.
So Kennedy Carter, I know you remember your uncle and you've seen all of the different things that I put on this platform. I had to leave it alone because of everybody talking and the crazy stuff. This was
getting so I don't know, sensitive,
and we was bringing facts of the matter. You know what I mean? But Kennedy, your uncle and your auntie is happy that you are in the league again. And we know that the league was missing Kennedy Carter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
And how we gonna cover all these teams, bro? Club? We got about 10 teams to cover.
I know we got a lot of teams. We got a lot of teams. Well, the players club, y'all gonna be busy.
Yeah, we gonna be busy, man, because we gonna have to.
So we only gonna do 2 teams a night, y'all.
Yeah.
We only going to do 2 teams a night. We not gonna be wearing ourselves out. We gonna give you a glimpse of the total WNBA. You know, we ain't gonna just, you know what I mean, now since the baby gone from Chicago Sky and she's over there in Atlanta and Kennedy Carter is over here in Las Vegas, and you know, we listen,
Flajay over there.
Flajay over there in Seattle, then we got
then you got
Liam in Toronto, and you know what I mean? They all
out here in Chicago. You know, it's just so much going on.
It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot of pieces everywhere. We gonna try to cover it as best as we can, okay?
Yeah.
We gonna do the best that we can so you guys can have basketball, and we gonna cover it fairly. Sister Shell, I love you so much. Ashley, how you doing? Welcome.
Hey, does Kennedy Carter fit in that starting lineup, bro? Cole?
No, she's not gonna start.
Probably not, but
She's not gonna start none this year.
You don't think so? Not at all?
She's not gonna start unless some injuries is there. She's not gonna start. I know how Coach Becky Hammond. I know how she functions. You know how she functions.
No, she's not gonna start.
She's not gonna start her, especially when she has to right away have teaspoon in full effect.
You think teaspoon gonna be added to the
that could be possible
to the staff?
That's possible. That's possible. You know, she loved Becky Hammond. You know, they got her. So her coming over to the staff, I mean, that'll be big time, and somebody will be there for Ken and talking to her, you know. But I'm so glad that Kennedy's here.
I am.
The baby goat. Basketball ain't basketball without Kennedy Carter messing people up. You know, it's morning. I can't cuss.
Yeah, I'm with you. I
want to cuss.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
Like Kennedy Carter said, she back like 4 flat. God damn it.
Yeah, they're gonna have Kennedy Carter. They're gonna have teaspoon on speed dial. That's for sure. That's for sure.
In Chicago. Oh Lord, that game when she. Ooh, I can't wait till they play this guy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, hey, when they coming at him. I can't wait for Angel to come play the Sky. I can't wait for Michaela Ella to come to play the Sky. I can't wait for Kennedy Carter to come play the Sky. I really can't. I can't wait for those 3 in particular.
They gonna be looking at y'all side eye, bro.
No, they ain't. They know. Hey, listen. You know what? Who been fighting for Michaela? Michaela listen to us too. She know They're gonna be like, why you still with that bogus ass team? They're gonna be like, why you still with that bogus ass team? I'm gonna be like, that's my team. I live here. Shut up. Look, that's my team. I live here. Shut up. You know.
I ain't got no choice, man. I ain't got no choice.
I ain't got no choice. Hey, I live here. So this is my team. Shut up. I'm an old dude. Leave me alone. I'm an old dog that don't do.
But Michaela, I'm telling you, I told people, I said that Mystics team is so intriguing. I don't know what you never know what you're gonna get out of them. They got so much talent just running around there.
Man,
It's
they
just
got
that I don't know if they're gonna be able to put it all together. I
right.
don't know.
It's super young in turn. It's
Right.
super young in
It's super
turn.
young. So
Super
you
young
don't
in
know
turn.
if coach got to put all that together. It's gonna be hard, but he got talent.
Right.
Then I
So
gotta
I had
watch.
so what I had
Man,
done, Keisha, what I done, Keisha, was I have already covered most of the teams except for these last teams that we in. So I covered the Atlanta Dream, I covered the Connecticut Suns, Golden State, Las Vegas, Minnesota, Phoenix, Seattle, Washington, and now we are on the Chicago Sky.
yeah, them
Well,
backwards have me looking
y'all,
at them. Them backwards have me looking at them side eye.
yeah, the Valkyries, I don't know what the Valkyries doing some things they don't want. They don't want no talent to be over the organization, Keisha. That's just what it
Yeah.
is. They don't want no main superstar. They just don't want it. They like Jeff P. Jeff P don't want
Yeah.
no main superstar. So he don't have to do anything and be called out for the shenanigans he get, but he have no idea who Skylar Diggins is. He have no idea what's coming.
But he about to find out.
He about to find out because Skylar Diggins is with the shits. So we're going to get real quick on this roster. Sydney Taylor is going to be trying out. Asha Kabali, she got signed to a rookie contract. Her contract was suspended last year because she was hurt. Sifka is not coming over again, Keisha. This is another year that she would not
What?
to this team. No, she's not on the roster.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
Tony Morgan from Kentucky. I like Tony, Sister Keisha. I loved her game. She's a handsy type of player. She tough. She can take care of the ball, but she's not a great shooter. Okay. Gabrielle Jacquez, great shooter, great ball handler, 3-point shooter, defensive switch, Army knife. This is what they were looking for. She is a player that was acquired by the Chicago Sky in the draft. They don't have none of that stuff up yet. Of course, Chicago Sky, right? But Jacquez was picked up in the draft, number 5 overall pick. Then, of course, we have the sleeper over here in Chicago of the draft. And the sleeper of the draft, and I'm going to stick to my guns, Sister Keisha, the sleeper of the draft was Latasha Lattimore. She was she was picked at 21. Latisha Lattimore is a steal from Ole Miss. I think that she's one of the additions. She's a defensive stopper. She's 6'4", and she can shoot the ball, put the ball on the floor, and go get up and down. Elizabeth Williams. Boo. Elizabeth Williams returns. I just don't know. I don't like that free throw shot. I'm just saying, Elizabeth Williams, you got to get some type of training for that free throw to be fluid. It got to be fluid, Elizabeth Williams. Damn. Haley Van Lith returns. Deja Nate Carrington. Deja Nate Carrington is going to be very good this year for this team to give them an identity. They're going for defense. The identity of the Chicago Sky is going for defense, fast up and down court play, and 3-point shooting. A lot of shooting. J.C. Sheldon, defensive stopper. Skylar Diggins, a seatbelt queen from Notre Dame, 7-time All-Star. What's going on, Brass Cass? I love you, boy. I love you. I appreciate you, my brother. Rickea Jackson comes over to the Chicago Sky from the LA Sparks as youngin' and flavor. I can't wait to see her work, her magic. Definitely, Rickea Jackson is a all-star that got, of course, me too. I think that she got snubbed last year. I think she should have made the all-star team. What's up, T. Camilla? I love you. I love you. Ashley Ashley Yachty, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Hit the like button, y'all, when y'all come in. Please, for me. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Hit the like button and let me in. Camila Cardoso, the Brazilian bombshell, is still here. Maddie Westbelt, Courtney Vandersloot. Boo. They just gonna give Courtney Vandersloot the money. That's all they doing. Jeff P trying to give Courtney Vandersloot some money. Because that's his partner in crime. He giving Courtney Vandersloot some money. She ain't going to return, I don't think. I hope if she do return, she coming in July because she re-injured herself. She say she going to be ready, but she had a re-injury, a setback. So this is Skylar Diggins' team. Who team is it? Skylar Diggins. And / Camila Cardoso, but Skylar Diggins. Camila got to prove that this is her team, though. Yeah, they got one more slot to fill. They got $700K to spend. Yeah. What if they get Tasha Cloud, y'all? Because Natasha Cloud ain't signed to nobody yet. What if they go out and get Natasha Cloud, y'all? What y'all think of that team? With Natasha Cloud on there too, to bag up Skylar on in the one? Oh, it's Letitia Lattimore and Taylor Marsh and Rena Wakama is coming back, and then Chantel Hart is going to be a trainer. So they only going to have 3 assistant coaches now. Rachel Banham and Azarae Stevens. We know what Azarae brings to the table. Champion in Unrivaled, champion in the WNBA. She just a winner. You know, Azarae Stevens is a winner, so she knows how to win on both ends. So what she brings to the table, that is what it's going to be. The identity of this team will be defense. That's the identity of this team. Defense wins games, rebounds, wins championships. And Angel Reese is definitely over there on the dream to win some championships. Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings, y'all. Quickly. The Dallas Wings got the younger turnover there. Amy Akuwan, Castells, Vernon, AZ Foot, Lazaria, Spearman from Tennessee. Yeah, you know, she the one that can jump, but she had problems scoring. She not nice around the rim. I don't know. She a defensive player. I don't know if she gonna make this roster, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. Paige Beckers. I am glad to see Cheyenne Sellers coming back to the W, and I think she got a training camp contract. Let's see if that's going to work. Alana Smith is added to here. Grace Berger will be here. Zaza James will be here. JJ Curley will be back. Dulcie Firm, Majendu. I don't know. You know, she a forward center. I don't know. Rhea Marshall, which I like, came from over from the Connecticut Suns, back over here. Okay, Keisha, I got you. Rhea Marshall, back in the mix, coming from Connecticut Suns over to the Dallas. Jessica Shepard, y'all know I love Jessica Shepard. She's a forward. She could put the ball down. She could go coast to coast. She could shoot the ball. She a big burly girl. She also got footwork that's down low that is awesome. So she can play center, but she's really a 4, and she can play 3. So she can play 3, 4, and 5, Sister Keisha. Jessica Shepard is awesome. She comes from the Minnesota Lynx. She chose Paige Beckers. Lindsay Allen.
I like it.
LA is there. You know what I mean? She's back in, you know what I mean? She left Connecticut and came over to Dallas to back up Paige Beckers at the point guard. Maddie Segrist. Maddie had a good unrivaled. Maddie will be great this year. She's healthy. Maddie, I'm still high on Maddie Segrist because I think that Maddie Segrist is a tough player. She can shoot the 3, she can shoot the mid-range, and she got good footwork at the in the down low spot. I love Maddie Segrist. Rike Gumawale, one of my top people. Rike Gumawale from Notre Dame. Y'all already know she a champion in college, but she also a dagger. She kills you at the 3-point line on the court, Keisha. She kills you on the court. So Lee Rue, I'm glad that she coming back and returning. They're going to be very, very big, chat. They're going to be very, very, very big. Our career, I don't know if she going to make it. You know what I'm saying? She from Finland. I don't know. But they very, very big, chat. The identity of this team, a very big and fast team. This is a very big team, Keisha. AZ Fudd on the wing. Paige Beckers at the point. You got Enrique Gumawale on the wing. Alana Smith can shoot threes and play, her position. She's a smooth forward. Jessica Shepard can play center, small power forward and small forward. So Jessica Shepard goes anywhere. Leah Rue is your center who can shoot threes. She can shoot the hell out of that ball. It's gonna be nasty, chat.
Yeah, Dallas gonna be a team to watch.
Yeah, Dallas is gonna be a team to watch. Well, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it.
Let's do it.
So, Keisha, you know what pisses me off?
What?
The mistreatment of players. I hate crowd mistreatment of players. Hate is a strong word, but I really hate the Clarkies.
I know you do. I know you do. They hate themselves.
I hate the Clarkies and all that comes with them and their podcasters.
Right.
I hate y'all. That's a strong word. May you burn in hell. And your mama who birthed you in the world to let you say that's all right for you to be that way. It's okay. That's her opinion. No, Keisha.
No, hold on. You forgot my saying. With gasoline draws on.
With gasoline draws. And a tail full of fire.
Burn in hell.
Burn in hell. I don't care. Max Sullivan says, I think Chicago can make a run with new players, but it comes down to T. Marsh and how he puts it together. Yes, I do agree. Brother.
And I would say this to Max Sullivan's point, because we'll get back to the gasoline draws in a minute. If Tyler Barnes do not put it together, he in trouble, chat. Because he got veterans bro card.
Everything you need.
He got young stars.
Mm-hmm.
He got, I'm guessing he got no distractions. They claim they can't have no distractions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just need a team that just go out there and play and nobody be clamoring to see them, We need just fly under the radar. No bad press or nothing. So everybody should get along like kumbaya, right? Because supposedly somebody is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have no excuses. So if this stuff don't work out, Tyler Marsh, you can book it. You might want to get your resume together for LinkedIn. Go on, put it on LinkedIn. If y'all go 7-20, 7-10 in the first, 7-13 in the first 20 games.
In the first 20 games.
Tyler Marsh, go on, get your resume out, post it on LinkedIn. Reach out to your contacts, cuz it's going down to Chinatown.
Yeah.
The first 20 games broke Lord.
Yeah. They gave away their core.
Important for Tyler Marsh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very important for him.
Gonna be very important. They gave away their core. Now they had to remake a core, which involves which involves, I'm just keeping it real with y'all, chat. The core of Chicago is Skylar Diggins, Rickea Jackson, and Camila Cardoso.
Yeah. That's
So
what it's supposed to be.
Skylar is here for 2 years. And Camila Cardoso is here for 2 years.
Oh, so, not only them.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't leave out Azare now.
Oh, yeah. Azare got 3 years. She is the core.
Yeah, she got core. 3 years. Yeah, she's supposed to be a starter. So I'm just all I'm telling Tyler is that Tyler, if this team don't come out the gate, guns are blazing. Tyler, Jeff P gonna throw you under that bus so quick. You ain't gonna even know them people driving over your back.
It's gonna happen so fast.
It's gonna happen so fast. He might get 5 mid-season.
God damn.
That's how much of a hot seat I think he owns.
Yeah, that's definitely the word on the street.
Because it ain't gonna be Jeff P fault. He ain't gonna take no blame.
No, he ain't taking no blame.
No. So I'm just saying, Max Sullivan is subscribing, and you got some pieces. You got veterans.
Yeah.
Skylar and Azare. You got young talent and Rickea and Cardoso. Your bench, like I said before, your bench is a little suspect. But you got
Jaquez that got added to the bench.
You got JC Sheldon coming off the bench. And you got E-Will. Hopefully she can anchor. E-Will, the one you talk about so much. But hopefully she can anchor. Hopefully she can anchor the bench troops. And keep it rolling. So, I'm just telling Tyler Marsh, if they getting ran up on and losing by 30, like they won last year, Tyler, call LinkedIn.
Get in LinkedIn.
And put your resume up.
Put it up. Like,
no, there might be some hit pieces out on you. Fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be some hit pieces out on it.
Right.
You see what Channel 9 did.
Well, you think about this. Out of all that stuff that went on last year, no hit pieces was done on the coach.
None.
The defense was historically bad. Historically bad. Nothing was written about Tyler Marsh.
Nothing.
No pressure on him. Nobody. We was calling for his job. We were saying we don't know. Well, at first we tried to give him a benefit of the doubt.
We tried to give him benefit. Yeah, I was just.
But then by the end of the season, we was like, nah. But there's not been no articles, no rumblings about nothing. He has been sheltered. Now you did all them hit pieces on Teaspoon. Nothing came out on Tyler Marsh. So that's because he still got faith. My phone is messing with me. I'm sorry, local. I don't even know what the thing is.
Answer your phone, Keisha. Damn. we doing a serious show here.
I'm sorry. But he better get his stuff together.
It's gonna be trouble in paradise, Keisha.
Yeah. That's why he had that look. Sitting at the table with Jeff P. He's looking off into space. Did you see him?
I seen him.
He was looking off.
He's not happy.
He's looking off into space like, I don't know. Why am I here? And then it's like he remembered he was on camera. He just started
He
smiling.
remembered he was on camera, then he started smiling. He had an oh shit moment. Oh shit.
Wait, are you talking to me? Tyler, you're zoning out. You better get focused. What
Yeah.
is shaking your head?
Yeah, man.
Tyler.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't want to hear no excuses.
We
Because
don't
when
want
Bro
to hear
starts
that.
calling the game, I'm just gonna be sitting in my square like,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna be calling the game, Keisha. Hey, I listen, for what we went through the last 2 years, I would be excited just to call something look different. Cause we went through some stuff. Let me tell y'all something, chat. Me and Keisha had stayed on these programs on our Players Club channel and called 44 games with 30-point blowouts every single game. We were here for you. So I don't want y'all to complain about nothing. Just we did that.
It's time for lunch. This routine will end in 20 minutes. Enjoy your meal.
I don't know why everything on my desk want to talk to you, Bro Claude.
Everything want to talk to you. So let's get to it.
All right, get to Indiana.
This has been the talk even of this morning. Raven Johnson comes to the Indiana Fever. The reports of Raven Johnson comes out on the Fever page, which I have no problem with the Indiana Fever fans in the page. I told y'all I don't have a problem with that. They have wrote an article about Raven at the 10th overall pick. They have Raven Johnson as a winner. And they said after 5 years at South Carolina under the tutelage of Don Staley, Raven Johnson's dream of playing professional basketball was realized on Monday. She's headed to Indiana, where she'll join a gritty backcourt in pursuit of a WNBA title. To hear your name called, your dream of times like this. You dreamed of times like this, Johnson said. As a little girl, I've seen people in front of me that got their names called, and I've always said that I wanted to be that person one day. So for the team to believe in me and draft me, it means a lot. I just want to say thank you, Indiana. 5'8" guard brings a winning resume to the Circle City. She played in the 3 national championship games while at South Carolina and celebrated 2 national titles with the Gamecocks in Johnson's 5 seasons, wearing scarlet on black. South Carolina won the SEC all 5 times. She's just a winner, Coach Stephanie White said of Johnson. When you have players that understand how to win, they know how to play with other great players. It's going to be an impact on our team. It says Johnson will reunite with former South Carolina teammate Aaliyah Boston in Indiana after pair spent 2 seasons together in Columbia. Those 2 seasons brought the Gamecocks a national championship in 2022 and in Final Four appearance in 2023. Johnson, freshman season, was derailed early on by a knee injury that would sideline her for a year. In spite of her personal adversity, Johnson remained committed to the Gamecocks as she celebrated a 2022 national championship from the bench. Boston helped shepherd her through those early seasons in the NCAA. She has taught me so much through my collegiate experience, Johnson said. She taught me what a pro habits are. She taught me that you have to bring those habits every day to practice. She is a phenomenal person. She instills so much in young people. There's no way you don't want to play with somebody like that and just look up to somebody like that. The level of comfortability and respect between the young guard and the post makes for an easy transition, Keisha, into the Fever training camp as Johnson begins her professional career. She joins the strong cohort of guards already in the Fever locker room, and it looks forward to gleaning information from those veterans of the game. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. I think I'll learn a lot from them, Johnson said. I'm going to be a sponge. I'm probably going to be a gnat too, but because I'm going to ask them a lot of questions. They like to win. I think that's really big. Johnson didn't stumble into success before her 5 seasons at South Carolina. She led her Atlanta high school to 4 straight state titles. She was Miss Georgia basketball twice and finished her high school career with 112 wins and 4 record losses. This girl is a winner. It's no question for her winning attitude will fit into the Fever team with championship aspirations. Indiana likes to win, but so does Raven Johnson. The 10th overall pick in 2026 WNBA draft is headed to Indy, and she knows what it takes to reach the mountaintop. Now, y'all, I'm not happy about that draft, Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy about the draft that my soldier, my baby, you know how I am about Raven.
Mm-hmm. I know.
When everybody was talking about her 2 years ago, I actually had a deep argument on KSAP's show about Raven. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I told people 2 years ago that what my baby is. They say, well, man, you act like this is your child. Well, she is almost like it. You know how you connected to those kids that you see grow up. You know, I got to see Angel grow up in college in her 2nd year. I didn't get to see Angel over in Maryland. I got to see Angel in LSU. Mm-hmm. But I see Raven from the beginning, right?
Right.
And how Raven, when she got hurt, when she came back, what mentality she was. I know all of this baby girl's intentions. And she just wants to win. So adding her to this roster, I think that Indiana going to be in the top 3, Keisha, with the depth that they have over there. Okay, let's go into it. Kelsey Mitchell, Raven Johnson, Justin Peascott. You know I like Peascott.
She okay.
She okay. I like her. She feasible.
She's a 3-point shooter, but she
feasible. She has
a hard time with physicality.
Yeah, Vanderbilt. She's a finesse player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Timmons, Aaliyah Boston, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall, Demiris Dantas. I'm glad they did that signing. I think Demiris Dantas is one of the most underrated Brazilian players in the world. She is underrated. She will kill you with kindness. She like Camilla. They got kind of like some of the same attributes, but she is a knockdown 3-point shooter, and she will kill you. Michaela Timpson, defensive threat, can jump out the gym. She can rebound and do the things that she need to do. She also is good on defense. Caitlin Clark is good on offense, horrible on defense, but she has gotten better in being able to shoot the lanes and get steals. I hope that she has improved on her foot movement and motion by her having that type of injury, which you explained to us and broke that down. That injury doesn't go away for a couple of years.
Right.
So I hope that she don't re-injure it, and I hope that she, don't pamper it too much either. Monique Billings has came to the chat, and Monique Billings is a big body girl. She is going to be intentional. And then Tasha Harris, one of my picks. Of course, I love her. You know what I mean? She's a feasible guard. She's gonna do what she needs to do, and she also gonna be a gritty, grindy player, right? Stephanie White, Brina January, Kamir Kelly, and Austin Kelly. They're gonna be it's gonna be a good. This is gonna be a good team to watch, y'all. Unfortunately, I gotta watch the Indiana Fever because, of course, Raven. I was able to restrain myself from Aaliyah, right? Keisha, because I do got love for Aaliyah, but I had to restrain myself and I had to leave Aaliyah out there. She wasn't calling out bullshit, and I had to let Aaliyah be Aaliyah, right?
Right.
I had to let my baby I had to let Aaliyah be Aaliyah, and then she was messing with the ops over there with, Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? So,
With Miss Parker.
Miss Parker dropping motherfucking dimes and shit while Angel already getting daggers, swords, and spears, right?
Right.
Miss Parker didn't do nothing to soothe the pain. She was like, I'm gonna kick you while you down, girl.
Right.
Now, a team with no identity. We are looking at one.
It's important.
Keisha, I don't know. Keisha, I don't know.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I don't know what the Sparks is doing.
Me neither. Who you telling?
I don't know. What you say, brother? It says the Sky's having a press conference right now. Okay, I don't know what that.
They let Sarah Ashley Barker go. They let Rakia Jackson go. Azrae Stevens is gone. They got Ray Burrell on a camp contract. I don't know what the shit that's
crazy.
I don't know what
that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what that's. I'm just telling you by my research. I don't know what's going on with that. Sanaa Fagan ain't never really played.
They ain't played for Sanaa Fagan.
They added the NECA. I mean, they added the NECA Guma K. They kept Hamby. They brought in Area Atkins.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey Plum is still there. Erica Wheeler is a new addition. She come in there. I like Erica Wheeler.
I like it a lot.
They kept Cam Brink.
I love Emma Cannon. She's a hard-nosed player.
Emma Cannon and Julie Van Loo. But they big situation is they got 2 4s and a 5. They ain't got really no backup big unless they about to play Fagan. But I thought Fagan was a 4. I don't know what they're doing, bro, Claude.
This don't have an identity chat. If y'all know of whatever you could call it,
put it in the chat. What is the Sparks doing?
What is it? Yeah. Put it in the chat if you know what the hell Sparks got going on.
I don't know what they're doing. They banking heavily on Brink, I'm guessing, but Brink don't have no backup.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the only center.
Yeah.
And they got her as a forward.
They got a lot of guards. They got an undersized 4 in Hamby. And then they got another 4
to the 3 where she wanted to be in the first place.
But they bring in NECA, and she's a 4, so I'm guessing maybe they may switch her to 3 or switch Hamby to 3. I don't know. And Area Atkins is more like a shooting guard to me, but I guess she might play some 3. I don't know, bro.
I don't know. We don't know what the hell.
I don't know what they doing, bro, Claude. Somebody in the chat tell me. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I can't tell you.
I don't know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're a weird team.
It's a weird team, has no identity. we gonna go past them because they can't figure that shit out themselves.
I don't know. Maybe they bringing some more people in. I don't know.
Now, a team that is running for the championship again has spent their money, Keisha, in 2 days. Their money was gone. They did not re-sign Natasha Cloud.
They did not. She got a new agent now.
She got a new agent. So
her agent.
We'll take her. We'll take her in Chicago, agent. We'll take her in Chicago, Sky. We'll take her.
I don't know what that was about, but she fired his ass.
She fired him.
Yeah, he got fired.
Raquel Currier, Pauline Estier, Milan Pooch, Rebecca Allen, Dee Dee Richards, Leona Febich, Sabria Nescu, Alani Merrily, of course, Stewie. You know, Stewie and the GOAT. Y'all wondering why you don't see the GOAT and Stewie not signed yet. They just working out their contract, y'all. They just working. They got to work out how
everybody else, and then they figure them out.
Right, they got to figure them out. So when y'all don't panic because you don't see Stewie on the fucking on the roster, but she's there. JJ is there. JJ signed already. So don't panic, y'all. Don't panic. Stewie is coming back. She already said she coming back. They just trying to figure out the things. We know they got a lot of firepower. They got a lot of defense. They got a good special big. I ain't got to say too much about this team. This team is who it is. They won a championship the year before last. They're trying to keep their core players and win and go for another championship, Sister Keith.
Oh, and hold on. I know I see some people in the chat. Y'all, I mean, I just want to say one thing. I don't know if NECA can play the three, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if NECA can keep up with these threes in the league, man.
He used to play it, but that was so long ago. That was with Candace Parker.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she can do that anymore. We'll see. I don't know what they do. And Hamby, I don't think she want to play the three.
No.
So, yeah, they got 2 4s who could legitimately start. They got 1 5 and a rookie. Like I said, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what the Sparks doing. I know what the Liberty doing. They trying to have a really big team so they can get some really big rings. That's
right. They're gonna have a really big team with really big rings, and that's what they doing. We know what they own. We ain't really got to break down New York.
That's what they own.
I got New York in the top 3.
Big bodies who can shoot and play versatile things.
Yeah, I got New York in the top 3.
Yeah, they got versatile bigs. They can almost play positionless, but they are big.
They are big people. Those are big human beings.
Right.
Those are some big human beings, and it is what it is. Right. Okay, the roster in the 2 expansion teams. Both of these expansion teams scheme is 5 and out, Sister Keisha.
Yeah.
This is a fluid offense where they bigs can shoot threes and rotate with one another. They got Bridget Carlton they acquired from the Lynx. They got Doug Sutton from Washington Mystics. Clutter machine that's over there. Louisa is here. You know she can shoot threes. Maya Caldwell is a good center, but we'll see how she work out. I don't think Maya Caldwell gonna make this roster. Chloe Bibby can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah, she can shoot that time.
Emily Inksler, she can shoot from anywhere. Haley Van Jones, I'm glad that she has got a contract, Keisha.
Yes.
They have moved Haley everywhere and acting like a 6'1" guard is not supposed to be in the WNBA because she's a big body. She could play 1 through 5. Y'all heard me. She could play all 5 positions. Haley can play all five because she's a big body. So we've seen her play center. On Dallas, I mean on Atlanta, she played.
She's a Swiss Army knife.
She's a Swiss Army knife. She can play all the positions. She can do just what feet can do, but she dribbles. She got better handles than feet. She can run the offense, and she's a great point guard. She's a great point guard. I'm glad about Haley's opportunity to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ken back, Real Money. I know. I already broke it. Real Money. Uncle broke it. Hey, Kelsey, what's going on? Nettle Pooch, I don't know too much.
I don't know too much about her.
Nika Mew is back in the game, y'all. From being hurt from Seattle, Nika Mew is a good shooter, a great shooter. She's a good guard. They're gonna play this 5 and out, Sister Keisha. Carly Laddie, shooter guard. Sarah Ashley Barker. Now, Sarah Ashley Barker is a shooter. She's a tough Raleigh. She's a handsy guard.
Mm-hmm.
She reminds you of J.C. Shelton a little bit, but bigger. She's 6 foot. She's very handsy. She's you seen over there playing in Alabama. She wasn't taking no shit. She was very, very assertive in what she was doing. Sarah Ashley Barker, I like her. I like it a lot that she's over here on this team. She adds toughness to this roster, sister. Sarah Williams, I think that she's going to make it, but she's going to be on the bench because of her stock dropped so much. The coach probably ain't going to be willing to play her too much. Ayana Martin, we don't know who the hell. She's from Spain, so we don't know, never seen her game. Frida Bonner, we ain't seen her game, but I know she's from Germany. But she's a tough player because Germany team, period, Takesha. Remember we were talking about Germany. It's going to be a problem. So she from that team. She from the German team. So I never seen her personally, but I know that the Germany team is a good team, chat. Megan Gosselin, I'm glad that she has. See, this is why I told you, Keisha, they playing that 5 and out. Because Megan could shoot from anywhere.
Yeah, they just playing positionless, go out there and rotate. That's what they do all year.
They got Carly Samuelson, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister. Carly can shoot the skin off the ball. She's feasible.
They just open every other night they get hot.
Yeah, every other night they gonna get hot. They gonna shoot the lights out the damn ball. This is what that roster is all about. It's gonna be a 5 and out. Keisha, go ahead over the roster real quick. I gotta answer this phone. I gotta get this call. I'm finna pull it up, okay?
All right, pull it up. Who's the next one? The Toronto people?
Yes. Hello, how you doing?
Mr. Lanier, are you free now to speak?
Look at him talk. All right, y'all, we're gonna go through to Toronto. I could actually like this Toronto roster, to be honest with you, because I'm about to go through it. They got Julie Alleman. She came over from the Sparks. She's a point guard. I like Julie. She averaged 5 points a game, 3 and 5 assists a game. They got Maria Conde. They got Baby Sabali from Liberty. She's a decent big from the Liberty. Lexi Hell, she's a champion. Lexi Hell is like she was a 3-point shooter from the Mercury. I like her. She didn't really get a whole bunch of burn, but we're gonna see how she works over here. Nicolina Milik, I don't know too much about her. I'm gonna have to do some more research on her. But Leah Nye is a 3-point shooter. She was over there with the Aces. I like what they did with her over there. I think she's gonna get a chance to get more minutes over here on this team. She needs more experience actually playing in the game. These other two names, Laura Jasakate and Madison Rocha, they are rookies that are coming from overseas. One from Lithuania, one from Australia. I don't know too much about that game, but we'll find out as the season goes on. Of course, they drafted Kiki Rice I like Kiki Rice. She's a slasher. She can handle the ball. She can also be a floor general for you, or she can play the two. She's a combo guard. So I think this is a perfect space for her to be to learn, especially learn behind Julie Alleman, because Julie Alleman is a true point guard. So I think she'll be able to learn behind Julie Alleman. They picked up Tiana Key. That's the Kentucky big from Tiana Key is from Kentucky, 6'5", big body, rebounds the ball. Then they picked up another foreign player, is Saffron Shields. I don't know too much about her. She's from Australia. Then they got Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace has been all over the world, and Christy Wallace, I don't know why, in my opinion, I don't know why Christy Wallace keep making rosters, but they keep putting on these teams. So I just need to see a little bit more from her. Latska is another one of those 3-point shooters that came from the Mercury. So you get more 3-point shooting with that, along with Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry is probably going to be pretty much one of those, one of the leaders of this team. She can shoot the three. She can crash out. She finally is probably on a team where she's probably going to be one of the main scorers on this team. They brought in Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse went back home. She's another 3-point shooter. So like Brooklyn was saying, a lot of 3-point shooters, a lot of just putting the ball up, man. Timmy Bentley is also assigned to this team. She's a capable center. She's a traditional center. She can roll to the basket. I would like to. It's gonna be nice for her to work with Julie Alleman, in my opinion. And then you also have Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes is on this team. Y'all know she is slasher. She can hit the three. She can hit the twos, certain spots on the thing. So hey, man, I think this is going to be an interesting team. And they also signed Isabel Harrison as a 4 on this team. She came from New York. I think Isabel Harrison has a great touch around the basket. She's a decent 4. When she had her injury, it kind of robbed her a little bit, but she is 2 years removed. I think she's going to have a great season. Between her and Timmy, I think Timmy's probably going to play center. Isabel going to play 4. And then probably you might have Marina Mabry play the 3. And you might have Sykes at 2. And then you can roll in and have Julie Alleman at the 1. They have a capable starting lineup, and everybody else just fit their weight in. You could also bring in, if you don't want to do that, you can also bring in Baby Sably. So yeah, like I say, I don't know. They all got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if all the people on this roster are going to make the roster. That's for sure. These foreign players, I don't know. Because they got a lot of people on their roster. But I will tell you this. I'm pretty sure Alleman, Sabely, I think Aaliyah 9 makes the roster. I think Marina Mabry, Kia Nurse probably will make the roster. Timmy will make the roster. Will definitely make the roster. She on the contract and the rest of it. I think what they're going to do, all these people that are on a real contract, like Isabel Harrison, Brittany Sykes, Timmy, Kia Nurse, Marina Mabry, Kiki Rice, Julie Alleman, Sabely, and Leah Nye, all of them going to make the roster, and then they're going to try to fill in with the rest of these people. But I would love to see, out of the rookies, on this team, I would love to see Tiana Key make this roster. I think she'll be a capable big body for them to have in the paint. So I like this tempo team. This tempo team is given, and they coached by Sandy Brondello. It is given. Yeah, they got. Yeah, he looked nervous next to. Is y'all watching the conference? Bro Clock. When Bro Clock come back, we're gonna get him to put that shit up. The press conference. But yeah, Sandy Brondello might end up with a start kind of like the Valkyries was last year. She got a capable team. She got a lot of firepower on this team. If she play her cards right. If she play her cards right. Somebody say they got 2 majors. Somebody say Mia is a guard. Which Mia? She talking about somebody else. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, I'm having a procedure done, cancer procedure. So y'all get yourselves checked out.
Yeah.
Because it's very important that you guys get checked out. You know, my mother had pancreatic cancer, and my father had colon cancer. And it's very important for you to check yourselves out.
Yeah.
Very important. So that was my procedure, Keisha, that I'm gonna have next Tuesday. So your brother could get checked out fully.
Gonna toot it up.
Yeah, man. You ain't got to say that shit like that, Keisha. You a dirty mother sucker. You know, my little sister be trying me and trying.
I want to be dirty, but it's so
hard. Trying me and trying me.
When you sitting up there like, oh my Lord,
yeah.
I got Egypt, and I'm so depressed. All you gotta do is shoot that thing up. That's all you gotta do.
You better stop playing with me.
Shoot it up.
Keisha, you better stop playing with me.
You think we like getting squeezed in the breast examining machine? No. Toot it up, bro.
God damn.
It'll be all right. Y'all pray for Unc because he might snap off and slap the damn tech.
Y'all already know I don't play that. Y'all already know I'm not that way. I ain't switching. You know what I mean? I'm no switchy with you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I'm 1000% man, but I know that my father had colon cancer, so I have to have the procedure.
You better not snap off and hit that tech.
I was mad when I had been told that I had to have it. So I was upset. Yeah. So, okay, what we at? You wanted me to do what, Keisha?
We already went through the tempo. I told them about the tempo. I said the tempo looked like, you know, they got to make it or something. They might be this year's Valkyries team. You know what I mean?
Right, they are.
But yeah, I told them when you get back, you was gonna play that press conference. They said Tyler Marsh was looking like he was scared or something. What they said about
Tyler Marsh, the press conference?
Yeah, they said Marsh looking nervous next to Skylar in the press conference. I said nervous.
Damn.
All right.
Chicago.
Maybe on a Chicago, one of them things.
Chicago.
Why they like that?
God damn. Let me see. Oh, it's going on right now.
Yeah, they say it's going on right now.
Okay, let's go, Keisha.
Is it on YouTube?
Yep, it's on YouTube live.
They've been on me about it all off season, and so you know, these moves that we made have certainly were made to address that. And it's, you know, it's always a plus when you have people that value the defensive side of the basketball. It just makes that much more, you know, amazing to play.
And then one more for you, Gabriella. Something that we've heard a lot outside of what you can do on the court is that Tyler and Jeff really valued what you can bring as kind of a culture setter. And I'm curious, like, as a rookie, how do you bring that into, you know, a dynamic that already has a lot of these like very well respected veterans? Just kind of how do you want to bring that aspect of what you do?
Yeah, I think for me, just going in and being myself, and, you know, learning a lot, being very coachable and listening to the vets. I think they have so much to provide and a lot of information that I can learn from, and as well as the staff. And for me, just again, yeah, being myself, sharing that joy and positivity that I have for the game.
We'll go back to Colin. For Gabriella, again, you were in college just a couple of weeks ago. How much were you paying attention to the CBA negotiations, whether the season was going to happen, and also obviously the increased contracts that were expected?
Yeah, I was paying attention to it, not too much, just because I was just trying to focus on my time at UCLA and focusing on the tournament and making sure my mind is in the right place. But I think I was kind of going about it like, you know, I'll know if there's a season, I'll know, you know, what the CBA is, it will be told to me. And so I'm just really thankful for, you know, both sides just really putting in the work to create this new CBA. And I couldn't be more thankful that I'm entering at the league at this time.
Great. We'll go back to Julia in the front row.
Why Jeff P be looking at people like that?
Jeff, I wanted to ask you a little bit just about kind of your philosophy long-term with building through the draft. You have obviously drafted in the lottery several times and then also have moved out of the lottery for the next 2 years for kind of like these highly touted draft classes coming up. What is your internal philosophy in terms of building through the draft versus winning now? And how do you kind of approach that when you do have like obviously big stars, big names always kind of coming out in the future?
Yeah, you know, I know I got to make sure you guys always have something to write about. You know, if I do something that's unpredictable, but you know, look, we had our plan. You know, this year, for example, and we were able to rebuild some first round.
You want to be the star,
and so it was easy when I thought Sheldon could become available. You know, and we made that move for her. You know, and it's good when we have future draft capital. You know, and still stuff that's there. You know, after we make moves, but you know, we're to take a hard look at the draft every year. You know, look, we weren't going to move that number 5 pick so I could get this one, right? So you know, we made a move to get JC here. Obviously,
I don't know why he was staring
to get Jackson like here. You know, we're going to remain to be in win now mode as long as I'm here. You know, and the way the week worked out, you know, we could be patient and make sure we got the draft right too. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, but sometimes the mood strikes me. You got to go make a move, and we do it, you know. And I think this week showed that we stuck to a plan, and we're just really, really proud. And you know, back to a question you asked about, you know, Tyler. You know, as far look, we'd love to outscore people every night, you know, but in all reality, if you want to compete with the best teams, you got to guard. And we held a premium to that defensively. You know, whoever is in that rotation will defend. And if you don't feel like doing it, we got some people now that might put some pressure on you, you know, and it's going to be our identity, the toughness, the athleticism, the speed, the competitiveness. You know, we were looking for more fire. We have it now.
And just kind of following up on that, when you were in this free agency cycle, how did it feel like the win now mentality was important for landing players? Like, how did that factor into kind of the approach that you had specifically in this window?
Yeah, I mean, we've had 2 losing seasons. So you're always trying to win now, you know, as far as I'm concerned. And I think that when you get into conversations with an Azrae Stevens or Skylar Diggins, players that, you know, we were able to initially engage with, you know, they need to feel confident, you know, that we're going to build a team around them. You know, I don't want to deal with Skylar Diggins every night, right? If she doesn't have players that she can go to war with. Right. So we made sure that she understood the vision. And yeah, I mean, that stuff should matter to everybody. You know, this league is extremely competitive, you know, so, you know, Tyler and I sat down quite a bit and made sure that everything made sense, that the balance was there, that the youth was there, that, you know, we didn't have to listen to his father if we didn't have enough defense. Okay. And
Oh,
we got
she's
some
talking
smart
about
people
his
here who
father?
weighed in,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Tyler and I had a
He
plan,
throwing shots.
and we're just really proud, that we got some people that wanted to come here and go to war with us, and we're really excited.
We'll go back to Brian.
This
Do
was for you,
that, man.
Gabriella. You come
Get me
from
under
an
the
accomplished
bus.
basketball family. Just wanted to get your thoughts just on how
Let me
this
see
moment is
Tyler
for you and
face. Let me
just
see
you
Tyler
making
face.
your own legacy now in the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean, for my family, it's just been so fun for us. So they've been with me, this whole week. I had my whole family, both my brothers and my parents, at the national championship game, and then
looking at that girl
my parents and my younger brother Marcos at the draft, and my older brother
That's
Jaime
ugly,
joined in
Keisha.
on FaceTime. And so we just love to support each other. And my brother has had an amazing career so far at the Miami Heat, and I'm just excited to start my journey being a professional basketball player here in the Chicago Sky, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. We'll go back to Colin.
Jeff, you mentioned the win now mentality. I know, Alicia asked the question earlier, but kind of similarly, what then is a successful season? How would you define a successful season? Is that making the playoffs? Is that, going deep? Like, what would you say is that?
Yeah, I don't think making the playoffs should ever be a goal moving forwards. We want to compete with the best teams in the league. As long as we're getting better every day, and we're connecting these pieces, that are going to be very new, because it's a new group, and that's why we hired Tyler, because he's capable of doing it. And people bought into a lot of my conversations, but nobody's coming here for me. They're coming here for him. And that's why we hired him, so in all reality, what winning now to me is getting like ultra competitive players here, that won't live with anything less than success, so whatever that ends up looking like by the end of the season, we are looking to compete with the best teams in the league moving forwards.
We'll go to the second row on your left.
Hi, Jeff. Maitri Anantharaman with Defector. I'm curious about sort of the effect of two big newer forces on team building, and you're thinking about team building, one being the new CBA, and then the other being expansion and the kind of waves of expansion and drafts we're about to have for the next couple of years. How have you begun kind of thinking about those and the long-term effects they'll have?
Yeah, you always have to consider, what's going to happen with protections when expansion drafts are here now. And, I mean, we were lucky enough to have 5 protections this year, which wasn't enough. Typically you'll have 6 when there's one team, but you have to be conscious of these things when you're building teams, and we've learned through Golden State last year that you can be successful in this league as an expansion team. And it just depends their strategies, what they're going to do, if they're going to go after overseas players or go young, or if you're going to try to sign vets right away. That's stuff that they'll worry about. We're not overly worried about other teams are doing, but you have to pay attention.
Awesome. We'll go to Zoom for a question for Gabriella from Roberta Rodriguez from Beta Basket. There are very few Latinas in the WNBA, you and Camilla being 2 of them. What does that mean for you to play alongside another Latina in the W, and how do you hope it impacts the league reach in Latina America?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I'm really excited to be teammates with Camilla. I mean, I played against her actually in the AmeriCup, and she's an amazing player. But I think it's great to have representation, especially for the Latino community, to just see people like them being successful and being professional basketball players.
And then JC, from me, what are you most excited about being a part of this team?
Oh gosh, I'm ready to get on the floor. I think I don't want to speak for the other girls, but I think they'd say the same thing. Just the group of competitors we have, and the battles we'll have every day. I'm looking forward to it, and then obviously that season will start quick. So I think super excited for that and to get to work.
Amazing. Any more questions for this crew? Awesome. Thank you. We'll pause again for a photo op.
Thank you. Guys.
No Rikia.
Unless they had it earlier, you think? Go back and just, skip through and see who was up there.
Front row.
Oh, there she go.
Julia Poe with the
Whoa.
Today, and welcome. We're super excited to announce Rikia Jackson and Skylar Diggins, and soon Gabriella Jaquez and JC Sheldon. It's been a great week here, and we're very excited to open up the questions. So we'll go ahead and start with Julia Poe in the front row.
Julia Poe with the Chicago Tribune, Skylar, Rakia, welcome to Chicago. Hope you guys are enjoying being back in the Midwest. I wanted to start with Skylar. Can you just kind of take us through your approach to free agency? What were you looking for? This is obviously an unprecedented free agency cycle. So what were you looking for and kind of what were your priorities and how did the Sky match with that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, shout out to our player executive committee and Players Association for getting the CBA done. I'm just happy that we're able to be able to say we're going to have a season, be able to perform in front of you guys. And so once that went down, just started thinking about the process of where I was in my career, where I wanted to be, and decided it was a change needed for my family and I. And I'm from the Bend, from South Bend. Obviously, born and raised in South Bend, Indiana, which is hour and a half roughly from the city of Chicago. And so I'm no stranger to the area, no stranger to the Midwest. Wanted to be close to home and close to the family. I played in the West Coast my whole 13 years of my career. And so, what's up, Kelly? Yeah. Shout out Kelly Ferris. Man, they don't know. We go back like fat crayons. Tell them, Kelly. But yeah, just being close to home. Obviously, it's exciting being down the road from the game and also family. I have family in Chicago as well, and so that was a big decision. I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, and so I'm bringing my kiddos with me, and so yeah, it was that time. And then just listening to the direction of the Chicago Sky, talking to Tyler, talking to Jeff. I thought this was going to be a great fit for me. Knowing the vision before a lot of people knew it came to fruition. So I had understood the vision. It was a great opportunity for me to bring leadership and be alongside, up and coming stars in our league like Rakia, and also be able to learn from players I always looked up to like Courtney Vanderson.
Who team is it?
It's a great position for me to be in. I still feel like I'm capable of playing basketball at a really high level. And so looking for to come in here and do those exact things, be who I am and see how I can help, get this team back to where we want to be, and that's contending in the playoffs.
And then Rakia, obviously in a trade, you have a little bit less maybe kind of knowledge agency just over what's happening. What conversations did you have with Chicago before or after? And just kind of what did the timeline look like for you in terms of that decision?
Yeah, I mean, the timeline was very fast. I mean, I was, talking to Cedric and my uncle, and I'm just ready to figure out where everyone is going to be. I'm just ready to get this over with. And I just prayed to God before I went to sleep, and I just said, please give me a sign to where I'm supposed to be to ease my heart. And had a crazy dream, but woke up the next day, got the news, and I was so excited. I was so ecstatic. I just am so excited to get started here. Fresh start. A fresh start is always good for me. So I'm just excited to be here.
We'll go to Alyssa in the second row.
For Jeff, how good do you think this team can be? Top 4, top 6, top 8?
Dang, you right to it.
Yes.
Look, we'll start with, we couldn't be more proud of that last week and then the draft. We feel like we had a plan. We stuck to it. We got our targets, and look, we're looking to compete with the best teams in the league. So I'm not going to give you a number, but we're going to try to go after everybody.
And one for Skylar. I wanted to ask you about Camilla and just like what you've seen playing against her and where you think she can get to.
Yeah, I mean, she's a load in the paint. You can't stop her from getting position. Great finisher. Showing her versatility on both sides of the basketball. Obviously, her ability to defend, her size there is going to be great for us. And I'm looking forward to being in the pick and roll with her. I'm used to playing with big bigs. Obviously, it's no secret in my career, BG, Dom, Liz, to name a few. And so excited on what that could look like for us. We have a lot of players that we could feed off each other and complement each other well. And so excited to get to see Milla. She's developed, and I think this would be a big jump for her.
We'll go back to Julia in the front row.
Building off that, Rakia, what do you think about kind of the idea of pairing with Camilla? I know you guys obviously have played against each other in college, but what familiarity do you have with her? What conversations have you had with her?
I'm definitely excited to be on the other side of the coin with Camilla. As we all know, she hit both her 3-pointers on me. So maybe she might want to take a lot of threes for this team now. But no, I'm definitely excited to play with Camilla. I love playing with big bigs, mobile bigs. I love throwing the ball up high. So I'm very excited to be able to do that. I played the 4 most of my life, and a lot of people don't always know how to pass it to a big. So I'm very excited to just feed Camilla. Like Skylar said, she's a load in the paint, great personality, and I'm just excited to, grow bond with her.
And then Skylar, I'm curious for you in this free agency process, there's a lot of moving parts. How important were some of these other free agency signings like a Dejanay, like an Azare to your decision to come to Chicago, or were you kind of bought in regardless of who was coming with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I understood the vision. Now to execute it is a little bit different. And you hear a lot of these things in the process of free agency about what could potentially happen, but seeing it shape up, I was really excited about it. And so, yeah, when I was eyeing Chicago, and obviously I heard the early vision, and as it was coming to fruition, you know, it didn't change my mind about how I felt initially, but it's great having pieces like we talked about. I knew I would be coming here with Miller, and I was excited about that. Sloot, we talked about Azare. I think we had a little back and forth early, and so she telling everybody that pretty much listened that she was going to Chicago. So I kind of had an idea, you know, as Z, and I was Z was my rookie in Dallas, so we crossed paths, and you know, she's done a great job of you know, developing her game and staying relevant. And obviously, you know, I faced Chicago. I was on the other side of that banner. I got to look at every day now. But yeah, you know, was here when Z was here, and so got to talk to her a little bit about that and why she came back and certain things like that. And obviously, Kia and I, we share agencies, so I try not to be too much into her business, like what you hear about Kia. But obviously, like just another talent, and played against her in Unrivaled, played against her in the W. Watched a lot of her basketball, had a lot of commentary surrounding her basketball career, and just who she is as a person. It's a lot of great pieces, a lot of young players, and in Dejanay, we know when I talked to her, or when I talked about her on NBA TV the other day, I said seatbelt season. Because what she could bring defensively, and that's something that we're excited about, the offensive side of the basketball. But I really think we're underrated now about how people could see us defensively. I think potentially there we could make waves there, and so that's as important. And so adding those pieces who are two-way players are really important. So looking forward to getting started with them.
We'll go to Colin, second row on the right.
This one's for Jeff. Colin Salawood, Front Office Sports. You talked about your plan. You also mentioned that Gabriela Hackers was someone that you had eyed for months. So in a off season like this, where there's so much space on your team, you have to kind of stack up all these different moves that you have to make. How do you prioritize which move you have to set down first in the foundation to be able to kind of make sure that everything falls into place?
Yeah, the first thing that Tyler and I did was put a plan together after last season. And we knew that we needed to improve dramatically, and we wanted a new identity. And so we really started looking at players that were extremely competitive, that wanted to make plays for other people, that were selfless, that had high culture characteristics, and we wanted athletes. We wanted the shootings to still be a priority. But it was a very truncated week as far as free agency went. So, I mean, we're grateful. I don't know how much luck played into it, because I know we worked very hard, but, we landed our targets, which means that the plan came to fruition.
We'll go to Brian, same row.
This question is for you, Rakia. You and Z obviously have a relationship going back to your former team. Just wanted to get your thoughts just on that relationship and just the conversation you guys had.
That's what he said.
Yeah, like Skylar said, we knew Z was coming. Like, she was super excited. But one thing I appreciate about her, and she's being my best friend, that she never was just complete in my ear. She let me, create my own path always, but still help me and guide me and be there for me if I need it. And apparently, like, she knew, and if you know Azare, she cannot hold water. And she managed to keep a secret from me for once. So I was very shocked with that. But no, just being here with my best friend, like, who wouldn't want to be someone with their best friend? Someone that I look up to, that I'm going to continue to grow a bond with. But just being here with her makes me even more confident. Her game on the court speaks for itself. She's so versatile. She can shoot the three. But
Azare Stevens knew where she was going this whole time.
I told you that.
So that means she knew Angel was being traded this whole time.
Yes. Yeah, Slooty, because Slooty knew. Slooty knew.
She didn't look at no other team, bro, Claude. That is very telling. She knew she was coming to take that girl.
Oh, yeah. Opportunity.
Go back to Unrivaled when they moved her from Rose
to
the other team.
when Angel came back?
Oh yeah.
Just think about all the stuff that transpired. She was
Okay.
on the road. She got this scruntle with Nola Henry. This say it's hard for her to hold ice water. Everybody knew where she was going. The last time all these ladies was talking to each other was in Unrivaled.
Right.
So they already knew. And whatever was going on, Nola Henry said, look, I got you doing too much, Z. She was doing all them TikToks and all that stuff. Next thing you know, Nola Henry was putting off the team. Now, and she was a big advocate for Azarae Stevens.
Yeah, because she come from LA. So Nola was in LA.
She traded her off the team.
Uh-huh.
I wonder why. She was running her mouth.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You the messy one. I don't fucking know.
I'm not, look, this is all allegedly. All I'm telling you is
I'm listening.
He's left. We trading Azarae.
Uh-huh.
We bringing back Angel Reese, and she running around there. I'm gonna get $1 million. I'm gonna get it. Never mind. Okay, maybe she ain't that messy, but don't get fooled by the ones that be.
I'm listening because you be dropping ballistics. You know, I'm just.
Don't be fooled by women that be so nice and all. Nola Henry was a big advocate for that girl. Next thing you know, she was putting her ass off the team.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All I know is that it's just
it ain't no coincidence. Stop that bullshit, bro. Don't be naive. Don't be naive.
I ain't being naive. I'm saying I don't know.
And he had targets. And he had been
talking. Oh, he had targets now.
He had been talking to now Rakia might have didn't know.
Rakia didn't know. But for sure, Skylar knew.
Skylar knew. Got traded in the middle of the night. She got traded to she just a casualty of the trade too.
Yeah.
But that has the rate. The way I watched the other press conference, bro, Claude. Yeah. It was Azarae Stevens, it was Jeff P in the middle, and it was Tyler Morris.
And it was Tyler Morris at the ear.
Azarae Stevens was grinning from ear to ear. Jeff P was
happy to be back home. She said she was happy to be back home.
Right. Jeff P was in the middle looking at her. Tyler Morris was staring off into space. As if to say, this girl thinks she Angel Reese. Then he got back, he got his focus back and started smiling again. When
that don't mean Tika Miller. That don't mean Keisha Wright. She could be wrong. But she be calling stuff out.
For this reason, I got a side eye at that Azarae Stevens. That's all I'm telling. I got a side eye on that.
You don't like her because she's friends with Slooty with no booty.
No, I don't have no problem with that. I always thought she was a great teammate to Angel when she was on the roads. I don't have no problem with her. I don't have no, but I do have a problem with slick shit. And I got a side eye on that heifer because her and goddamn Jeff P look like they too much king going on, bro, Claude.
Well, he spent a lot of time with her. They know each other. They, you know what I mean? He was what's the name, coach?
He rubbed them.
Yeah, he rubbed them legs. He rubbed them legs, and he put the ankles up to the buttocks. He did all that.
They're all fine and dandy. She get the side eye from here on out. That's all I'm telling you. She get the side eye, and she ain't to be trusted.
Keisha gotta have a plot.
She gets the side eye. How you gonna have your best friend in Rakia? And she told her she kept a secret. Rakia was getting snatched in the middle of the night. I gotta because I guarantee you for Azare to sign, bro Claude, she seen the plan.
She already, I'm telling you, Slooty with no booty had already told.
You don't make that move without knowing what the plan is. Bro Claude, you do not make that move unless you know what the plan is. Unless you know where Angel is going. Because it affects you.
Well, nobody knew what Jeff going wait. No one knew where Angel was going until Angel decided where to go.
I get that. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It ain't got nothing to do with the destination. It had to do with she had to have known Angel was going to be off the board because it directly affects whether she starts or not. She wasn't going to come to this team and back up Angel.
No, Azare was not coming to be a backup.
So she had to know somebody was getting traded out of that 4 or 5 spot.
But she wasn't signed to the team until free agency, baby girl.
All I'm telling you is, just like Slooty with no booty requested Ariel Atkins, or she wasn't coming, Azare Stevens wasn't coming unless one of them 4s or 5s was gone, bro. Claude. She wasn't coming off the bench. She didn't come here to make $1 million to come off no bench. So that means one of your twin towers had to go. What's so hard to understand about that? Do y'all get where I'm coming from, chat? And more than likely, she knew it was Angel because she the one was disgruntled. Anyway, hit the play. I got the side eye. You over there, you got the rose-colored glasses. I do not. That heifer knew. Hit the play.
You say, hey, I don't have rose-colored glasses. I'm just saying that I don't know.
What case that tell us? Don't watch what people say. Watch what they don't say. And this Jeff, he's so arrogant. He want to tell us so bad.
Just her as a person, I feel like she's truly just going to be a joy to be around.
Yeah.
You heard me? He want to tell y'all so bad that he got all y'all to shut the hell up quickly. All he had to do was make a couple of moves. Hit the play.
Okay. How to make this small, Keisha? I don't know.
Well, shit, I don't know.
Well, what's the name? Max said he was trying to send Keisha. They say he said he was trying to send. YouTube is stopping me from sending another super chat. So what that mean? Stop playing that. That's what the fuck that means.
Wait, hold on. It's letting me though.
Do it then. Let's see.
Hold on. You just trying to get my money.
I'm just trying to get a nickel. put a dollar for a pimp. Let's see.
Maybe it's got a what you call it, like a
it's restricted.
It's for something on people or something.
Yeah, it's restricted for this thing. It's restricted. So we ain't gonna play no more because I don't want no damn strike.
But there you go. See if it come up.
Oh, okay. Came up.
Yeah,
I love you too. Hey, you ain't getting them $2 back to my last $2, Keisha.
I am side-eye. You don't have to play it. You know what? I'm probably gonna look. Hey,
I'm gonna play
some more. Flip it up again.
I'm gonna play some more. We gonna clip it up though. Go ahead.
I got the side-eye on that heifer. Where that heifer at?
God damn, Keisha. Keisha got the side-eye. Keisha got the side-eye, y'all. Now she don't play no games. Now when she say she got the side-eye.
And she better look, bro, Claude. She better live up to y'all expectation. With that bullshit she just pulled. Her her and little Pink Panther there.
Yeah, Pink Panther is on some bullshit. Okay, y'all, hold on a second. Hey, I gotta listen. I'm rolling with my sister on that shit. I'm just telling y'all, I'm rolling with my baby sister. I don't know what the fuck
We gonna
y'all.
cover it, chat.
I don't know what nobody talking about, but I'm rolling with my baby sister.
I keep my eyes on these ninjas.
You be knowing, but she did say that Azure Stevens knew the play and held it.
That's what she said.
She did say.
She said Azure knew what she was doing, knew where she was going, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. No, you listen. You be eating those.
We'll go to Alyssa, same row. We'll go to Brian, same row.
This question is for you, Rakia. You and Z obviously have a relationship going back to your former team. Just wanted to get your thoughts just on that relationship and just the conversation you guys had.
Yeah, like Skylar said, we've been knew Z was coming. Like, she was super excited. But one thing I appreciate about her, and she's being my best friend, that she never was just complete in my ear. She let me, create my own path always, but still help me and guide me and be there for me if I need it. And apparently, like, she knew, and if you know Azure, she cannot hold water. And she managed to keep us my best friend. Like, who wouldn't want to be someone with their best friend? Someone that I look up to, that I'm going to continue to grow a bond with. But just being here with her makes me even more confident. Her game on the court speaks for itself. She's so versatile. She can shoot the three. But just her as a person, I feel like she's truly just going to be a joy to be around. Everyone loves Z. She's always smiling. She's always bringing good energy. She's such a great leader. So I'm just excited to continue to grow with her. And she told me to blow her a kiss. So
I gotta step my TikTok game up.
Yeah. No, you listen. You be eating those.
We'll go to Alyssa, same row.
For Jeff, another tough one for you. So this is your third season, third time that the roster looks like completely different from the previous year. I think it makes a lot of sense why. But I just want to make sure like the goal is ultimately to like retain a core, right?
Yeah, that's typically the goal. I mean, in a free agency like this, we had a fresh start. We obviously made a lot of changes. Some difficult ones. And, like I said, Tyler and I had players that meant a lot to us that we thought, we could grow with over time. And I think we have a really good balance this year of youth and vets, and so that young core is going to be really helpful to have some vets that can, mentor them and share, the experiences they've been through. And yeah, the plan is to keep this team together for as long as we can and keep winning.
And for Tyler, how are you feeling about all these different pieces? Like, I'm sure your brain is moving a lot with all that you can do.
Yeah, no, I mean, from a basketball standpoint, it's obvious how I feel, going into this season. But I think more importantly, what I feel good about is that you don't land the players that we've landed without doing something right. Like, we're heading in the right direction. We're doing things the right way. We got the right people in the building. And there's players are aware of the negative things that get said on a daily. That we're all engaged in social media. We're all engaged in what's going on around us, and we're aware of it. But Skylar's been around this league a long time to know the fake from the real, and there's a reason why she wanted to be here. Being close to home helps, but you also got to be able to trust the people that you're going into war with. And so there's something there's some discernment there that she's able to recognize. One of you reporters mentioned that Rakia didn't have much of a say in her trade, but players do have a lot of say nowadays. And if she didn't want to be part of what we're building here, she can voice that. And so you don't get an Azure that left and wants to come back here if we're not doing things the right way. So as much as the negative speak, make sure that you're speaking about as loudly too.
I call bullshit. Is these dudes really up here trying to rewrite the narrative?
He had to have a good rapport with the Panthers.
Is he apologizing? attention.
He had to do it with the Pink Panther. He know he can't go up there and say with the bullshit that Jeff Pagliosha has done over the last 2 years and the last year with me and fucking up my team last year and had me convinced me that he was gonna have a good squad and brought all of those on the bench, broke back mountain ass players over and players that average 3 points and wanted me to come over and say that we was gonna be win now mode. He didn't call him out. He wasn't gonna do that. He wasn't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that, Keisha. You can't get mad at Tyler Marsh. He ain't gonna do that. He on the hot seat. You can't get mad at him.
Bocard.
You can't get mad at him. He know.
I ain't gonna crash out, bro, Claude. I ain't gonna crash out.
I know you on your way. I know you on your way.
But I hate lying.
Just tell me when you want me to hit the siren. That's all. Just tell me.
I hate lying Negroes.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You know that man's a liar and the truth ain't in him, bro, Claude. He up there lying for them people. Come on, he hit. We see all the stuff on social media and everybody's aware of this stuff that's on social media about.
Who they watching, Keisha? Who they watching? Tell the chat who they watching. Tell them, Keisha. Tell them, Keisha. Tell the chat who they watching.
We didn't report nothing, bro, Claude, that wasn't true. What the hell are they talking about? Talking about where she.
So who they was talking about, Keisha? Who they was talking about, Keisha? Was they talking about me and you?
They were talking about us. And then another thing, bro, Claude, gonna try to put more words in Skylar mouth. Talking about, I know she want to be more closer to home, but if she didn't want to be here, she wouldn't be here. And blah 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 and woo woo woo. Shut up, Tyler Marsh. You doing too much. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Y'all better know stuff. Well,
Ninjas with no backbone. Let me tell you, bro, Claude.
Go ahead.
If they throw him out the front door, I'm not gonna feel no remorse. You hear what I'm telling you? None. If they throw that man out the front door, don't come to me talking about back up the black man. Keisha, come on. They doing him wrong. I ain't gonna care about none of that shit. None of it, bro, Claude. I'm telling you this right now. So don't come to me talking about Assalam Alaikum, none of that shit. When they throw his ass out that organization, I'm gonna clap. Because I'm tired of that weak shit. Don't tell me nothing about the minister, none of that shit. You hear me, bro, Claude? Don't bring that shit up.
I know you love the minister.
He's not gonna be a 1,000-man march, none of that shit. We just gonna clap and say bye, Tyler. Bye.
I know you love the minister, so I know you love him. I know you love the minister. So minister, for her to say she loved the minister, for her to say that about
don't call me talking about we need to support black people always. No, get off my phone. I ain't gonna do it, bro, Claude. I'm telling you this up front. All he had to do was go up there and be quiet.
Yeah, all he had to do was be quiet. Oh my God. Keisha, you about to choke the shit out of me.
They got SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH sitting up there with sunglasses on because she don't even know whether she should be saying half the stuff she's saying.
Oh no, SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH direct though. She Midwest girl. Keisha.
No, like my mama say, when you put them glasses on when you talking, that means you don't want me to look in your eyes directly, player.
Oh, she got him down though. Look at her. She got him down looking over the motherfuckers.
I don't know. Skylar look like she might be, I don't know. She half in, half out, bro, Claude. Like, I don't even know if I believe half this stuff I'm saying, but I gotta say it because I can't embarrass my
It's
boss.
in your mind. It's on your mind. It's on your mind.
I want to just look down in my glasses with my eyelashes just in case, you know, I start to throw up in my mouth.
Hold on. Now, she probably said that part. Hey, this is the first time I've heard Keisha use the horn. No, she's used it many times, but this is one of the many times that she's used the Sister T at.
I can't believe this shit. Oh, where's the first game?
I ain't even got to do. Hey, I ain't got to do it, Chad. My sister's doing it. You see, don't be blaming me. Don't blame me. My sister now.
This is why we talk about in this country about the power dynamics, right, Chad? Because trust me, it's not lost on me. I understand why they doing what they doing. They have prominent positions in the organization, and they got to dance to that man at the right tune. They got to say the right things, or they gonna be out there getting suspended before the season even starts. So I get it. I just don't like the embellishing. I know Rakia, a lot of people say she had no choice and where she was gonna go, but you know, players got choices now. Shut up, Tyler Moore. So you expect me to believe? You let me know if I'm crazy. You expect me to believe the first team on Rakia's Jackson trade list was Chicago Sky?
That's what she said.
That's basically what he's saying. Not Washington.
Rakia said it too.
That was the first one. You believe that?
I don't know.
Not wait for Detroit Sharks, none of it. So I guess when Detroit team come in, still be their first, right? After all the shit,
she gonna be gone. She gonna be gone. She gonna be at home.
That's the first one.
She gonna be gone.
First team she wanted to be on.
She gonna be on the shop. After that, she going to the shop. You can bet your bottom dollar she might be going to the shop. She might not do what Isaiah Thomas did.
Let's just take out.
I'm listening.
Let's just take out all the stuff off the court. Chicago Sky stuff. We taking all that out, Chad. Claude. We're gonna take this to the NBA. Claude.
Yes.
How many players you know in the NBA want to go to the worst team in the league?
None.
We're not even talking about scandals. None of that. Just asking purely basketball. How many? You know what you know what? I'm Steph Curry, and I've been playing a long time. And you know, I want to go to the team with the worst record that got blown out by 30 every game. I want to go there and revitalize that team.
Kawhi Leonard did it.
The Clippers wasn't that bad.
No, I'm talking about Kawhi Leonard went to Toronto.
Toronto wasn't that bad.
No, they were blown up because Chris Bosh left. Remember now.
Bro, Claude. Y'all lost.
But he didn't want. I'm just saying he did it. He did it.
Bro, Claude. A team that's probably more. A team that's. And bro, Claude, let me explain something to you.
Yeah, tell it.
You are telling the untrue. I'm gonna tell you why. Kawhi didn't want to go to Toronto.
Did he want to go to? He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to Toronto. They sent him there.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he didn't want to go there. No, they sent him there because Pop was mad at him. So
he ended up in Toronto.
Yeah, he ended up in Toronto.
You've been a player before. Most players don't get up and say, you know, in the Catholic League,
none.
You know what? I want to lead my team.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the worst team in the Catholic League.
You know, the Catholic League is hard to win. No.
No. So
no.
I get it. I get it.
No.
I get it.
You are right. You 1000% right, sister. I am not off of it.
Look.
Jeff P. Keisha on your ass. I can't get up off of her because she on your ass, Tyler Marsh. I ain't gonna tell her to stop either.
Most people don't be like, you know what? I think I think Chicago is where I want to be. No. They lost every game by 30, but I could turn it around. Anyway, and you know what? Vandersook coming back off of one knee. I can depend on her. Depend on her. Go on, finish Tyler Moore shot. Go on, finish him out, bro, Claude. Oh, Tyler.
I have to put it up there. Hold on a second.
It just be glad she wins.
Shout out to my baby. She wins. She say, calm down, Keisha. Don't let them get your blood pressure up like that. Hey, Keisha gonna have to put her feet up after this one. Hey, check. I got Keisha in the middle of the day, K-Sap, crashing out at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Keisha crashing out at 1, Keisha. That's what she doing. I'm just
all he had to do, bro, Clark, I want y'all to have a decent season because that's your team. And I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be throwing laptops.
Oh, you want what your brother, I don't
want you doing all that, but they ain't got to play in my face. That's the problem I have. You know what? She wins is right. I'm not invested anymore.
Now you said that's what you said. You said that you weren't gonna let this team kill you.
I wish y'all the best. I'm gonna be hate watching. But I wish because let me tell you, post game is gonna be cinema. You hear me, bro, Claude? It's gonna be cinema, bro. Let me tell you something. I know some of y'all don't want to follow the Sky no more, but I'm telling you, if you want entertainment, you need to.
It's gonna be entertainment. It's gonna be entertainment.
Either way. If they successful, it's gonna be entertaining because we're gonna be happy for the girlies. If it's unsuccessful, it's gonna be entertaining because I think this team got multiple people that can crash out.
That can crash out. Multiple. Multiple people that can crash out.
Now, I harken y'all back to Dejanay pointing that man bun. And next thing you know, Dejanay say something wrong with her foot.
Well, all I could tell you, Keisha, is hand down, man down. Hey, chat.
Oh,
that's why I be telling y'all. They be listening to your brother and Keisha. I be telling y'all know that these people know, man, listen, these people know I'm in Chicago. They know, and I'm not bragging on myself. Keisha tell you, am I lying, Keisha?
That man said, y'all know what's out there on social media. Shut up, Tyler Marsh.
Right. So I'm just telling y'all, they tune in. They tuned in. That's why I said Jeff P had me locked up. Y'all thought I was lying? Keisha, was I bullshitting, Keisha?
I have no proof that it was Jeff P. All I'm gonna say, it is very suspect that you will. We didn't talk about Jeff P multiple times, and that particular time, he said no.
He said, I ain't finna take it. I'm finna call in YouTube on your ass.
He just wouldn't hit that little report button. Click.
Yeah, man.
Son of a B. You no good son of a B.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, hit the play. Hit play.
Hit play. I'm sorry. It's a mini crash out. Hit play.
No, it was a total crash.
And if she didn't want to be part of what we're building here, she can voice that. And so you don't get an Azure that left and wants to come back here if we're not doing things the right way. So as much as the negative stuff that people want to speak, make sure that you're speaking about the stuff that we do well just as loudly too.
We'll go to Julia, front row.
Keisha, you heard what the hell he said.
He said, so he acknowledged there's been some bullshit. But speak about the good.
He acknowledged. He did not see. That's what I wanted you to call her. See, Keisha is a truthful person.
So he acknowledged that there was bullshit, but he want me to give him props for the good shit too. Okay, Tyler, that's fair. I can do that for you.
Yeah, he was just talking to us, Keisha.
I can do that for you, Tyler. I can do that.
Okay, we can keep it 100 with Tyler. We can keep it 100 with Tyler because he was talking to us. Go ahead.
She can voice that. And so you don't get an Azure that left and wants to come back here if we're not doing things the right way. So as much as the negative stuff that people want to speak, make sure that you're speaking about the stuff that we do well just as loudly too.
You don't tell me what to do.
We'll go to Julia, front row again.
Tyler, player development is obviously a crucial piece for you specifically as a coach. When you look at Rakia, what kind of excites you? What are you interested in unlocking in her after kind of her entry to the league?
Yeah, I mean, the talent speaks for itself, but, just on the surface, you obviously know what she can do on the offensive side of the ball. Skylar talked about the importance of defense, and with the length and versatility and athleticism that Rakia has, she can be a real force on the defensive end as well. So she hasn't even scratched the surface of what her potential is. But also we're not limiting player development just to our youth. Like we believe that there's areas that we all can get better in. And so Skylar in her 13, 14, 15, 6, whatever year it is for you, right. there's still room for improvement there. But I think that's one thing that we feel good about. And I know that when you're a competitor, you're looking for people that are able to push you in that direction as well to continue to improve on what you're already thrive at, and then be able to make some leeway on your weaknesses as well.
And then Skylar, Tyler mentioned that concept of like being able to tell the fake from the real. What was that discernment process for you? Like, what did you? Because obviously players talk. Yeah, you guys see negatives, positives, all those things. So what did you see that made you say, okay, I feel like I understand what's real versus what's fake here?
Yeah, I mean, I've had that discernment. Like, I got it honest from like my mom's back there, so I've had that since a kid. But yeah, I think you got to know your situation. And like Tyler said, I've been in this league for however many years now. This will be year 14, and so you kind of know the league, players, and obviously we get a unique chance, all of us at Unrivaled, to all be in the same spaces. We have a lot of conversation down there. You talk, and you kind of. I got to play with Rachel Banham. That was something that was cool also down at Unrivaled. But yeah, you talk, players talk around the league.
Wait, y'all see her ass flicker? Y'all see her ass flicker? Did y'all see her ass flicker? No, y'all think I'm bullshit. Y'all think I'm bullshit.
You got to play with her for 2.5 minutes?
Now this will be year 14, and so you kind of know the league, players, and obviously we get a unique chance, all of us at Unrivaled, to all be in the same spaces. We have a lot of conversation down there. You talk, and you kind of, I got to play with Rachel Banham. That was something that was cool also down at Unrivaled. But yeah, you talk, players talk around the league. You talk, and then I talk to, have conversations with Jeff or Tyler, and this free agency is a little bit different because of our CBA. A lot of people had a lot of reasons for how they were moving. And so just take a unique look at my situation, excuse me. And, it was the right time. Like I said, I'm bought into the vision. I'm not just coming here saying this is the end or whatever for me. I want to play some good basketball. I still have a lot to go. As far as what I feel like I can do, especially with this team, and pairing, like you said, the experience with the young talent, JC, another shooter, Gabriella, who was the best player in the national championship game in the Final Four. So it's great pieces to work with, but obviously we have a lot to do. So I just have the telescopic vision of what I saw talking to them. But I think the microscopic vision is what we're going to do every day. Our standards have to be strong. because if we have strong standards, then that demands respect, and we're not going to get punked. You know, director of.
You heard her.
So,
She said, "Ain't nobody punking nobody around here."
So she got inspired by playing with Rachel Bannon.
Ain't nobody gonna be punking her because she got cousins in Chicago. She let
But,
y'all.
but I can tell you who they are gonna punk. Rachel Bannon.
Bam Bam gonna get 3 minutes. Hey, Bam Bam, that's Keisha. That ain't me. That's not me. Bam Bam, that's Keisha.
Skylar, you were inspired by Rachel Bannon and playing with her for 3 minutes in Unravel?
No, she was sitting. You gotta understand. Rachel Bannon was the kumbaya. She Rachel Bannon is one of the those kids. She one of the sage kids.
I mean, Negroes lie up and down on national TV.
You know, chief security right here. But no, I think it's just our identity, and who are we going to be, just coming into our identity. And so when I heard of the names and saw that it coming together, our roster, I think it matched with the vision that we talked about early in the process. And so, yeah, a little bit of it is a leap of faith, and a little bit of it is my experience. But I've been an all-star everywhere I've been, and the only one to represent 4 different jerseys. And so you stay in this league long enough, you usually move around. And so that's a part of it. But, you know, I don't think that it'll be any diminishing returns for me. I'm committed to the work. Everybody that knows me knows I challenge my teammates around me. I wouldn't say I'm an easy teammate, but I'm a good teammate because I'm going to challenge you. And I demand to be coached. And Tyler understands that. And like he spoke of, I want to get better. That's been my mantra since I was a kid is get better. And that's the mindset I have here for this organization, for myself. And that's the standard that I hold myself to.
We'll go back to Colin in the second row.
Just for Rukia, kind of building off of Julia's question to Skylar, Coach Tyler mentioned that, you know, players, even in a trade, have some sort of a say now. So did you have some sort of a say in where you were going? And if so, like, you know, what made you kind of, again, alleviate the noise and discern and want to go to Chicago?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just happy to be here. I'm just being where my feet is, and I'm very excited that we are where we are. I feel like both sides got what they wanted, or it's just a great situation for both sides. So I'm just, again, happy to be here. I'm blessed to be here. That's all I have to say about that.
Pause.
Hey,
she had nothing. She had no control over that shit.
I don't believe it either, Keisha.
Yeah, she didn't have no control.
They want her out of LA.
Yeah, I could just tell the way she was saying. Both sides. She said both sides got what they wanted. I'm just happy to be here. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Hit the play. Yeah, poor baby.
Yeah, poor baby. I'm with you, Keisha, on that.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for Rukia.
Right. They probably just didn't want to deal with all that stuff off the court. So
go ahead.
For Skylar, I wanted to ask about playing with Rachel. She was like a big part of the locker room last year.
Yeah.
And so I was just wondering, like, if she kind of like described the culture to you, or maybe like her vision for the culture here or anything like that.
Yeah, she had great things to say about the locker room here last year. Even if things weren't going the way, injuries and a lot of adversity that they faced, just one thing that you know, both Jeff, Tyler, from their perspective, and Rachel talked about was the locker room. And, you know, obviously I played against her. Everybody that knows Rachel knows her personality. You know, she's fun to be around. She's a great teammate. She could shoot the hell out the basketball. So, but yeah, she was great for us. Even, you know, we had our ups and downs at Unrivaled and stuff like that. And the constant was her being the glue for us in that locker room. And so it's important to have pieces like that, and having her, you know, experienced players like Elizabeth Williams in the locker room, you know, they're just great to have. And so you have to have that, you know, different personalities. We're not a monolith. we need the diversity. And so it's great to have people like Rachel, who always positive, you know, somebody like Will, always the adult in the room, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you mix personalities, like however you would categorize me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to play with her again. Like I said, I talked to her. She was one that I talked to alongside Azure really early in the process. And so we had these conversations.
We got time for one more. We'll go to the third row on the left.
Matt Zahn from CBS Chicago for Jeff and Tyler. Tyler, you talked about the sort of negative stigma out there. Do you guys feel like you've had to fight that when it comes to bringing in players to this team?
No, I think we just approach it in being who we are, and you hope that you hope for the best from that. And so we made no mistake of communicating from an honest perspective, an authentic perspective. We hope that players and agents can feel and see that. And we're honest with ourselves as well. There's been some tough conversations that have been had behind closed doors in terms of getting to where we want to be as an organization. And so we're not perfect, but no organization is. And so we're constantly moving in a forward direction with the mindset of not being complacent and not resting on what has gotten us this point. But
Auntie Keisha. He talking to his Auntie Keisha. He 36. He talking to his Auntie Keisha. You hear him, Keisha?
You know what it is, Poe Tyler.
He talking to his Auntie Keisha now.
Tyler, I understand your position. You came into the building. They did a lot of lying in your interview. Trust me, I done been there. Went on the interview. Everything sounded real good and sweet and blah, blah, blah. Then you go on your first couple of months. You like, oh, okay, this is cool. Then you go to one of them storage closets and you find a dead body in the closet. I understand, Tyler. And then you like, look,
behind closed doors.
Look, I done moved my family across the country. I got to try to make this work and clean out the dead bodies out of the closet. I get it, Tyler. I get it. But you know what I do like about him? At least he being assertive. At least he talking.
He talking to his Auntie Keisha.
At least he got a little bass in his voice today.
He mad at his Uncle Claude. He mad at his Uncle Claude because Uncle Claude is very highly critical of his boss. And how he had lackluster events doing when Angel needed him to speak up, because Angel would not have had all of those technical files, but she had to speak up for herself because he came into this vision lackluster. He did not stand up the way he was supposed to, and we all were looking for him to stand up across the board for all the teammates, especially for Angel, because she's one of the most outspoken shit talkers in the W. But he did nothing in her defense.
Nope.
So, all right, go ahead.
Doors in terms of getting to where we want to be as an organization. And so we're not perfect, but no organization is. And so we're constantly moving in a forward direction with the mindset of not being complacent and not resting on what has gotten us this point, but how we're going to progress moving forward, how to make this the best possible experience for our players, to the point where they don't want to leave, where they don't want to leave to have to want to come back. And so I think we've gotten that commitment from ownership. Jeff has been working his tail off throughout this offseason. And again, it all starts with transparency. It all starts with honesty. And it all starts with being authentic. And then you let the chips fall where it may from that standpoint.
Anything to add, Jeff?
No, it's been really critical for Tyler and I to stick to our core values. And I think you don't land what we were able to land and accomplish last week, you know, during free agency of who we were and what we were trying to do here. And we leaned into a lot of good that's here. There's a lot of really good people here, and everyone's going to have opinions. This league has a lot of eyes on it now. The attention has changed dramatically. So, you know, narratives can be fair or unfair, but, you know, we're very self-aware. And we also know that, you know, at the beginning of the week towards the end of the week, you know, we were able to land players that mattered a lot to us, and that we wanted to grow with here. And so I guess, you know, for now, we know that people are hearing us, believe in us, and we're just really excited about, you know, what transpired, you know, from Monday on, and then to the draft on Monday. You know, we're in a new place and we're excited. But again, we're just going to keep telling the truth, being honest, and you know, trust goes both ways. So we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank
So we gonna hold his ass to that, Keisha. But I don't think that he can be honest.
No.
I don't think that
Saying the same thing he said last year.
Jeff Pagliosha, let me talk to you for a second. Hold on, let me get the money real quick. Max Sullivan, okay, I'm glad you was able to donate, brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat. It says coach gotta go with the program if he want to keep a job. That's true. Me and Keisha already said that.
Yeah,
me and Keisha, we acknowledge that part. Okay.
And see, he coming out again talking about we in win now mode. You see that, bro, Clark? He's saying that shit again.
And chat, listen, chat. Listen. I want y'all to listen to me, please. Just for 1 second. We have no problem with Jeff Pagliosha as a GM wanting to win now. We have a problem with you, Jeff Pagliosha, because I know you watching, with lying to us in our face, playing in our face, let alone Angel's face. We not finna go there. Right. But we are the ones who pays for the tickets. We are the ones that gets the apps, the WNBA apps on all the different things, the Hulus, so that we can watch our team play. We spent a lot of money over the last 2 years, me and Keisha, to make sure that we had all of the different applications and where y'all was to try to find the struggle of where we can bring the game to life on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We have suffered 2 seasons of 30-point losses in last year's season. Last year's season was worse than the first season.
It was.
We fired Teaspoon for mere lies that was said and told. You said that person, that Teaspoon, was unable to be worked with. She was disgruntled, and nobody was going to come to Chicago for her. That's what you said, because I believe that girl. I believe that she is not lying on you. I believe that you went into that main office and said that per us knowing. I believe that you told the owners, the minor owners, that nobody's going to come to Chicago because of her. I believe that you did that.
Yep.
Being that to be said, you have gotten rid of Teaspoon, which I pray to God that Teaspoon bounced back in the W.
Mm-hmm.
But not only Teaspoon, you injured Kennedy Carter. You tried to make it in a way where she would never, ever have a job in the WNBA, Jeff Pagliosha. You tried to make Kennedy Carter a situation, an example of what you will not tolerate on a team. You tried to make her an example of your power, of what you have throughout the WNBA. You wanted that baby to bow down to you, and you wanted Kennedy Carter to know that you was in play and in motion and in control of her career. You also, let me say this, chat. I got to get it off, Keisha. So you know this, my baby. I have to fucking get it off. Jeff Pagliosha, you did not treat that baby right. Whatever her problem was, Teaspoon was here to handle it. And when you made that decision of getting rid of Teaspoon, you had in your mind already that you was going to let that baby go for no reason at all. That baby suffered a whole year without having a team. Damn near 2. Hurtful. But she is back. And she is with a team. When she come back, I'm going to be watching so they could beat that ass. I'm going to be watching for her to score 30 points in that game. I'm going to be watching, and my GOAT going to be playing. But I think the GOAT going to let Kennedy Carter go loose. I think that this game Kennedy going to be up for. Skylar, I just hope you just tell the girls move on out the way. It's personal. Let her get on one.
You're right.
Let her get on one. Ain't no goddamn way in the world that Kennedy Carter was supposed to be out of this league. Okay,
No.
Gonna get back.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Say what you said to say.
No, I was just about to say I agree wholeheartedly with Bro Claude. They could have worked through that.
And that baby didn't have no job?
No, he blackballed her.
Thank you, everyone. We'll take a moment for a photo op right now, and then we'll welcome JC and Gabriella.
Keisha, I'm not going to crash out, Keisha.
Don't crash out. You got a new look, Sky. So let's just be positive.
Okay. I'm gonna be positive. But it's not for him.
No.
I'm not positive, chat, for him.
Nope.
I am not, because it's a deep wound. It's deep. When you cut that deep and dirty, Keisha, that's hard to get over. When you cut like that, when you cut that way, see, you remember granddaddy, right? And you remember daddy, right? Granddaddy or daddy, you remember daddy say, when you take that carving knife, you got to cut that turkey right?
Right.
Or you're going to mess up the threads of the turkey and alignment, right?
Right.
Jeff Pagliosha cut wrong on the turkey. Wrong enough. People on the streets, Jeff Pagliosha handled it different. But I know this is a business and this ain't no street shit. And deservingly, Steve Rogers got this organization in court. Hopefully Steve Rogers and Melody Hobson get this team, Chad. If they get this team, I feel much better. I do feel good, Chad. I'm not gonna lie, and I ain't gonna have my feelings. And I don't listen. I'm not scared of not one man, because I serve Allah. So I feel no man on this planet. I'm happy for the Chicago Sky girls and my team and the fans here in Chicago that spend money and has invested in this team. I'm happy for these people to come and play in this city. Before it's this bum ass, weak ass, money laundering ass, heroin, crack selling, allegedly, as people in the front office, allegedly. Right. I'm still not gonna get over it, y'all. It's gonna take me a while. And I probably never get over it until they sign take away this team from him, because Michael Alter is a slumlord and he don't deserve a team the way he has been running his team for the last 20 years. But Skylar Diggins, I'm calling on you. Cause I know you a Midwestern girl and your family members is here in Chicago. I already know. I told them. I let you say it to the chat. That she know exactly how we get out. Did you hear what I said? And Tyler Marsh laughed about it. She said, "No, I know how to get out. I know my way around Chicago. My family here." So y'all better know that girl saying what she's saying, and she sees about what she's saying. And she got cousins that's here just like me. Why y'all think she a reflection of that shit? Cause she for the shits. She for the shits. And her peoples is for the shits. So Keisha, you could go ahead and add. We're gonna get up off of here. I gotta go.
We gonna go. Shot time's finest. I can say. Well, Claude, it's gonna be a great season.
It's gonna be a great season. I'm ready for my team to beat some ass too. I'm glad I got Gabriella over here, Jacquez, so everybody won't be ass hurt. The Big Four is here. All of that extra shit here and all that other shit that was gonna go on with that shit.
All right.
I'm so glad. Y'all don't know me and Keisha talk behind the doors. I'm so glad the Big Four didn't get picked to this dirty, raggedy mother sucker.
No, because y'all don't need another Kia.
Rikia is already here. She a star. She
You already know what I'm saying. Y'all already got a Kia.
You already got a Kia. Right. Kia got drama of her own.
Because that damn mama Kia flies right now.
You say, so bro Claude, her cousin's gonna jump. Hey, they about them shits now. They might. Hey, I'm just saying, T Camilla, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I ain't in, listen, I know it's a business, y'all. Chat. I know this is a business.
Look, they better not be caught lying. That's all I got to say.
They better not be caught lying because Keisha coming.
Because
that's what he said. He asked his auntie, he said, hey, we know we did shit wrong, but we want to try to tell you the truth. That's what Tyler Marsh said.
The truth ain't in his tell Tyler Marsh, baby. They still lying to you. You're gonna be all right though.
Right. Jeff Pagliosha is the one that's lying.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
Nephew, we got your back, but you gotta take the covers off your head. You gotta take the wool from your eyes.
Baby, you ain't got no control.
Yeah.
Jeff pulling all the strings, player.
And him and Teaspoon. Him and Teaspoon.
They got him up out of there. They got him up out the paint.
So, chat, we gonna talk about those players that have not been signed yet, especially Tasha Cloud. And we'll talk about that tonight, later on. I had the list of those that didn't get signed, Keisha, but I can't go over that shit. I gotta go to work.
Go to work. Hey, you've been up here too long.
I've been up here too long on a.
Do you know that?
Huh?
It's almost 2:00.
Oh yeah, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful and grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful that you guys love me enough to come up and bring joy to my heart. Thank you, Brian Lewis. He said players are still signing. That's right, Brian Lewis, because money talks.
Yeah, we do.
Money talks, like Keisha said. Keisha warned y'all though. She said money talks. She said, don't. What did you tell them, chat, before, Keisha?
Don't be surprised if people don't sign because they want that money.
You told them. Don't get your feelings. You told them, you say, don't get your feelings hurt.
Well, some people want that. They want that money. I mean, everybody wants some of that money, that new CBA money. Everybody wants some of that new CBA money.
She went and say, "Oh, I understand now." I'm just saying, baby niece.
Everybody wants that money.
I hope Cloud get picked up somewhere. What'd you say, Brother Brian? Brother Brian said, "Bro, Claude, I hope your test go good, and I hope the Dolores not your doctor." Brian Lord, why would you write something like that? If the Lord, hey, chat, y'all remember that, right? Dolores be at that damn hospital.
If Dolores come up in that bro club, go hop off that table so quick.
Keisha,
why are you doing that just because he your nurse?
He ain't gonna be my goddamn nurse. You better cut it out, Keisha.
You getting mad at him for?
He ain't gonna be my nurse. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it.
Oh shit.
Not gonna do it.
Oh, these Negroes ain't no good, man. These Negroes we deal with ain't
no good.
Oh my God.
So chat, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I appreciate everything you done. Thank you, player, coming on up. We had to talk about it. So we got it all out, chat. We got everything.
I'm sorry.
Angel signed the 3 year. Oh, so Angel signed today? Okay. 5 million, 3 years. Okay. Thank you, Sister Alyssa. So y'all, we covered every single thing that's going on in the WNBA. Keisha gonna get her hate watch on with the Sky. I'm gonna get my hate watch on. She gonna join me with the Fever. we gonna have a couple hate watch sessions, y'all. Y'all gonna be here with us.
Y'all is. Don't take it with a grain of salt. No.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Do not get your feelings mixed up in this league. Things change, but people don't change. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. And please, y'all, keep the main thing. When y'all come up into the, the building, man, y'all, you go on your comments and y'all talk about certain things, man. Please keep the main thing. Talk about that. Let me know about today and what we learned today with Kennedy Carter and how you feel about how everything transpired and went on with the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever, and of course that swap with Fly J and Seattle and the Valkyries. It's a lot to talk about, chat. So keep the main thing, and definitely, love everybody, be a part of everything that is good. And I'm just saying, Keisha, we got a big burly 18 foot tall season that's probably worldwide to get around the cover. So go to Steady Serving Sports ENT, go to my website, hit promotional services. You hit promotional services, it says need promotion services. It says, are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcast and social media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listener base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together to elevate your marketing strategy. We have now over 100,000 listeners. Y'all know already that Tyler Marsh told you that he do listen to this program. Y'all heard him say it. I can't make it up. This It's definitely a place that supports entrepreneurs. So if you do have a business, put your business in the chat so that we can support you. And also, Keisha, I thank them for what they do. I thank them for what they've done. And we thank them for what they will do. Tune in to the Players Club and also Sister Keisha tonight. Cut that ish with the Vol. She got something going on. She gonna talk about it, and she might crash out again. So y'all got to tune the fuck in. I'm just saying, bars. Hey, she might crash out again, so y'all got to tune in. So we leave as we came with another banger. In here, we grinding hard. We brought you what it's supposed to be, man. And I love each and every last one of y'all.
I'm a gingerbread man, and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I said big, hot, I'm a gingerbread man, and here we come. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. Hickory dickory dock, ginger man from the block. I keep my product good, the people come and cop. The streets is Chicago. The haters in shock. My parties always rock. That's why I'm about to pop. Come on and taste my cookies. Eat it until you're full. Wrap yourself a whole bag. Take it to your school. Enjoy it all. Have a ball. That's the golden rule. King Kong ain't got shit. They think I'm cool. I get my shine on, cause I keep my grind long. So turn on when you're ready. Yo, every time you hear my song, I represent them bread makers up in my crew. I'm so fresh, so clean from